Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a special Saturday morning fundraiser for Pop Culture Curator. With me right now is Gorilla's Random Thoughts. How you doing, Gorilla?
Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that fourth egg. I'm doing all right. Might have to bow out a little bit early today.
No
As
problem.
soon as my kid gets here, we're going to Iowa.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I gotta, I gotta go get a couple poles fixed at the store that makes them.
And hello, PvP. Welcome to the show. And we got another one. Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Resolute. How you doing? Hey, Gorilla.
Not too bad.
There,
How you doing, Mikey?
Oh, I'm doing good. I saw the movies with my lovely wife Suzanne yesterday, and we're all ready for the stream on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. So,
That's good.
I
Yeah.
stopped watching after 12 minutes.
oh, come on. Which
Which
one?
one?
Dildo of Destiny.
Oh, come on. It was good. It was good.
They're only
Hey,
speaking
LEG.
German.
Oh, that was the opening. That's the opening sequences. It's supposed to lead to the plot. Come on. Thomas Kretschmann as the colonel, along with Mads Mikkelsen as the scientist. That was fucking awesome, dude. Seriously,
And who are those?
those are the actors. That big guy, the colonel that was leading the lost treasures, he was taking them back on the train. That was Thomas Kretschmann. That man's been in so much shit. I mean, that's like he's a great guy. He's a great actor.
That's not gonna save a bad movie, though.
I still think it was a good movie. But anyway, like I said, I want to save my reviews until we go to Wednesday. And I appreciate again you guys allowing me to run a stream on that night. I know you guys also have a watch party on that night normally, so
Yeah.
yeah, so it's gonna be
Uh,
fun.
yeah.
You know,
Anything to save me from another week of the Black Mirror crap.
yeah, yeah, okay. I know that Pop and I are gonna have a spirited debate though on that Wednesday, so be ready. I've got so much review shit on critiques on the films that he's just gonna go nuts. And I'm like, I know how he is about Disney, but I'm really just gonna blow him away with what we
Yeah.
saw yesterday. And I just, I thought the movie was good. I thought it was great. And it had a perfect ending too, because I know they had so many reshoots of it. But I
Yeah.
think Mangold did a great job. You know
Which
that
of the 12 did they choose?
they chose the very last one, the last reshoot they did before the movie came out. It's a really great ending. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but if you guys are going to see it, I can tell you. I can tell you what the
I'm
ending
definitely not
is.
going to see it.
Yeah, they did the very final reshoot. Let's give you a hint. Okay, Indy lives, but I'm not going to tell you how. So you'll just have to figure that out for yourself. He does live at
Yeah.
the end. Yeah, he lives at the end. So that's the best part. So he survives.
Well, that would have caused riots if he didn't.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, I get it. I understand. But you know what I'm upset about is when people were telling me the Flash sucks, and I know Daniel said, no, I think it's great. If he had told me that Andy Muschietti directed it, and it's that same guy who brought it back with Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, I was like, fuck, man, I would have gone seen it the opening day because Muschietti's are awesome. She
That
his wife Patricia is the executive producer, as it should be, and he's the director. I think it's a
yeah,
great power
uh,
couple. They're really good.
that It remake isn't nothing to hang your
It's
career
still
on. I
it's
saw
true.
those were walk out of the theater type movies.
Why?
If I wasn't at home, I would have walked out of the theater.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay. I own the It reboot. I thought it was good. And Stephen King showed up. I was like, he normally doesn't do those things. So, I was like, for him to show up in a reboot of something he wrote and before that. I mean, come on, you know,
Well, yeah, he has
he must
royalty
like
rights.
he must have liked what they put out, for the
They like the
remake.
check they put out to him.
Oh, well, that's
Because Steven Spielberg is a little money whore.
okay. Well, that's neither here nor there. I mean, he's very picky. The fact that he appeared in their reboot in the second part two, that was good. I like where he appeared in that. Being in the bike, being in the pawn shop, and James McAvoy gave him crap, and he gives him crap back. I mean, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
forgot
they're good. He is a
put this
great
in.
director. Yeah. Oh, okay. I have to get my drink ready. If you want, you can have them donate 10 cents to my drinks, and I'll take a sip.
I can't be drinking today. Ugh.
It's okay, Gorilla. I'm only drinking diet drinks. They don't have to know. Just kidding. No, I am drinking a diet drink. That's all I'm drinking.
No, we take shots. You gotta be on camera to take shots there.
Yeah, but they're gonna notice it's a diet drink. They're not gonna care.
Hey, Jeremy, put the streamer link in that.
Oh, shit.
So how long? Okay, I got a question, Mikey.
Yeah.
How long do I have to hear him yabbering on in German? 'Cause I don't have subtitles.
You can go as long as you want in German. I'm totally fine with that.
My question is, how long do I have to listen to him in German? To the
You don't
German.
have to listen to them that long. It takes 10, at the most 15 minutes in the opening sequences with the train and shit for them to be talking in German. But they have subtitles in the movie. They put the subtitles, so they have it all there.
Nah, where I'm at.
Yeah, well, Octa Libre, whatever. they had it all there, man. I thought it was cool where the first time we see Mads and he's on, where he gets into the real action and he's up there on the top of the train and he's fighting them in the opening thing, and he gets hit by one of those what do they call it? The signal track, lights or whatever thing. He gets hit squarely in the head. You think he's dead, and then he comes back. I'm like, he should have been dead. So yeah, there was a couple like scenes. Oh, especially where Indy. Okay, so they used his face, right? They did motion capture and used his face a little bit so he looked like himself back in the 40s. And I noticed that right away. So then he's like walking, and there was a bomb that came from one of the American bombers that was trying to bomb the train, and it comes down into the housing area where the train is going from, and it drops it right down the middle. It should have killed Indy instantly, but somehow, of course, Indy survives. And
yeah, that's first strike. He gets the movie. First strike.
Yeah, but then I thought about when he drank from the cup, the Holy Grail, and he's supposed to survive until he gets killed, but he didn't get killed. He survived. He survived at the end of the movie. I think it's worth it, Gorilla. At least give it a second chance after the. You know what? Sleep through the opening credits and whatever, and the sequence and whatever that follow, and then wait till he gets to the college and everything, and that's where the action really gets started. And it's really good. They even got a black chick who's a villainess in the film, which I think is awesome. She's got afro and everything, like right out of 60s and 70s Black Power woman.
Hey,
race doesn't a stereotype.
Hey, race isn't a factor in the quality of a villain, though.
Well, I thought it was good for her because she was a member of the CIA. So
okay, so you just go.
So that automatically makes her evil.
This
Well,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that always kind of goes. That's one of the things that's the problem with this, especially with these people, with people who create the show. Goes, oh, we got a black woman as a villain. Okay, so is that her only good? Is that her only trait? Is that she's black? She's not a good villain. So you have to just go with this. Go with. You have to just say she's a certain race to please people or something.
oh no. In this, and not
But
only she's a well, I'm just saying she's a villainess, but she's also the leader of the CIA squad that's going after Indiana Jones. So I'm like, that's cool. She's the leader.
okay,
She's the head of it.
so is she a good villain?
She's a good villain. She's a good villain.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's just what
Uh-oh.
you need to know. I don't need to be. It's like
Hey,
that,
good
that,
PvP.
that's one thing that about
Uh,
everything.
Oh, can you
Hey,
hear me?
PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah,
Okay,
just popped
gee,
in, buddy.
hi, everybody. Yeah, for some reason I got some weird thing that says unmute and then there's an M. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I've never seen that pop on the screen before when I've been on, but oh well.
Well, where it says your mic is muted.
Yeah.
It could be it could be StreamYard because sometimes my mute could go out, like just go out, and then if it goes out, it says to me that StreamYard muted me. So I
That's
was
really
like,
weird.
I know it's
But
like
you can hear me. That's so
I
weird.
can hear you, buddy. Yeah.
Must be a glitch, I guess. Yeah. Oh well, nothing to worry about. It kind of freaked me out
Anyway.
for a second there.
Anyway, my brother, I told our other brothers that the stream is ready for Wednesday night. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
That's eight, what time do you say? 5
8
Eastern.
p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday night, July 5th, 5 p.m. Pacific,
Yeah.
and 6 o'clock Mountain and 7 o'clock Central. So,
Well, I don't know if I'll have a chance to pop on because I'm working till 7 that day Pacific time. So
oh well,
You
that's cool. I'll still
you might be
there.
done by then.
But
I won't be done by then. No,
anyhow, we're
I'm
taking
done.
over Germ's stream. What's Germ wanting to talk about, or what's the plan for the day?
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
What do you want
Yeah.
to do, Jerm?
Any donation buys one request from any or all panel members
Hello.
within reason. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
So you don't want me? So like a request for me to do the helicopter there is denied, right?
That'll last about half a second until YouTube completely nukes the channel. About 18 seconds after that, I nuke you. I'll be blind at the time, so it'll be sort of scattershot across the upper Midwest. I'll probably end up taking out the whole state.
Yeah,
Hello.
I know Jerm. He'll probably send a personal bomb over to Minnesota. He's gonna take out the whole state. Yeah. No, it'll be
Welcome to the
fun.
show, Brandon.
No, PvP. Don't worry, you'll be able to catch it. I'm gonna go as far. I'm gonna go as long as I personally can because of the humble donation of Resolute and Gorilla for my time on Wednesday. So, yeah.
And
So
hey
I'll
there,
make sure you
Brandon.
guys all get in there. Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, hi Brandon.
Reverend Germ.
Yep.
So you're going to be discussing.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I don't think I've been on a stream
Yeah,
with
it's an
Brandon
honor
before.
to meet you,
Yeah.
Brandon. Yeah. So we're going to be
I give
discussing.
you-
So we'll be discussing
you-
Indy 5 and Flash on Wednesday, and I hope Pop can make it because I really want to have a discussion with him and the rest of the panel members because I really
Yeah.
enjoyed both. I know personally, my wife and I, like I said, we went to go see the premiere of Indy in Canada yesterday on the 30th, and then we went to see The Flash after that, and both films to me were great. I gave one a B and one an A, a solid A. So you'll find out later, but yeah, they were both good to us. We
So
enjoyed them.
you think Indy 5 is better than Indy 4? I'm guessing then.
I would say it's 10 times better than Indy 4. Yes.
Because I remember you didn't care for Indy 4 that much. Like
No way,
I
I
didn't either.
didn't. No, and you
Yeah.
didn't either. But Indy
Yeah.
5 was definitely much better, and the ending,
Huh.
the final.
I'm a bit surprised, but I'll keep an open mind. I hope I can. I'll see if I can watch it by Wednesday, but no promises.
That they reshot for this was perfect. It was just perfect. So.
Wow.
It just took them a year and a half
But
to
I
make it.
know, I know. But what I'm saying is that I know what Pop says about Disney, and it's true. They're evens. I think
not
they did
that.
just fine.
They're evil.
Well, we know they're evil.
Um,
That's not the issue. Not with me. I know they're evil. I already know this. I just wanted to see it because I was happy for Harrison Ford, and you brought back John Rhys Davies as Sala. That was perfect. And you brought back the Nazis. Okay, big deal. So, whatever. Yeah, right. So, anyway, but it's all set. It's all set for Wednesday, so we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Wesley and John,
Yes, Brandon.
you're one of I gave you 3 sound videos.
Oh, thank you, Brandon.
You're one of my favorite users, by the way.
Thank you.
Yep. Your favorite Looney Tune character.
What was that?
Your favorite Looney Tune character.
Oh, that's definitely Daffy.
What about the other people here?
Yeah, I'd say Daffy's pretty good choice.
Yeah,
pretty.
Daffy's a really good choice. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Daffy. He's hilarious. He's kind of really real. He's like the every duck, like he's always freaking out about something because he's far from perfect, which makes him kind of fun. At least when I watch him.
Better than that rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rabbit's
and
a little
Bugs
too
Bunny.
perfect. Yeah,
Yes.
Bugs is a little too perfect. Yeah.
Oh, he's absolutely perfect.
My favorite is Will
Yeah.
and Coyote.
Oh yeah. Acme
They're good.
products.
Yeah. The thing is, I always thought Wile E. was I was always cheering for Wile E. Coyote because I couldn't stand the Roadrunner.
Oh. Well, then have you PvP? Have you seen the Robot Chicken where Wile E. finally killed the Roadrunner and cooked him and baked him and oh
missed
my gosh,
that one.
dude.
Oh,
You have to find it.
I gotta find that one. That's probably on YouTube somewhere.
It is. I've got it downloaded. It's so funny. Yeah.
Robot Chicken was pretty classic. Yeah, they had a lot of really good.
They have good stuff.
How about Volvo one?
There's an episode on Looney Tunes too, where Wile E. finally does catch the Roadrunner. He has him by the neck and he says, "What now, guys?" He says he puts up a sign and says, "What now? What do I do with him now?" He has him by his foot. I'm sorry, by his foot because he grows big. He's like a giant. Then he grabs him by the foot and finally gets him, and he says, "What now?"
Well, that's the
Lemon.
problem,
by the
right?
neck. By the
Yeah,
neck,
if he ever caught the Roadrunner, the whole series would be over. So yeah.
Yeah, right. Good morning, Lemon Pie.
Hey, Lemon.
Yeah.
And for the 4 watching, the pinned comment is to Pop Give Send Go. Any request made through a donation will be honored within reason.
Of course.
Like Gorilla suggested, there will be no helicoptering.
Yeah.
I think
He'll think of something else to do, I'm sure. Oh, Gorilla said he'll be right back. He had to step away for a moment in the private, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so Resolute said he was starting about 30 minutes late. Gorilla said okay. I said okay. How are you doing, guys? I said. Resolute put up the panel. Hello, guys from Pleasant Valley Picker. LDG said hello. Hello, LDG.
Oh, hello.
Stream Elements. PvP says I'll have to watch it sometime to give an honest review. Yes, I believe you. Won't make it Wednesday though. Damn annoying job. That's okay. I'm gonna be going as long as I can. I'm a night owl, so don't worry about a PvP. You'll get
Yeah,
in.
I might be
You'll
able to
get
pop
in.
in towards the end, but I don't know if I'll get a chance to see the movie or not because it's
Don't
long,
wanna.
isn't
Don't
it?
worry. Yeah,
It's
it's
like
2 hours.
2.5 hours, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's 2 hours and 35 minutes, babe. Yeah,
Yeah.
2:35.
Holy crap!
No, I looked online today and it's like 154 minutes, and I'm like, holy crap! It better be good if I'm going to sit through something, that length. It's like, yikes.
Exactly. Hi,
Yeah, how-
LDG.
If it was perfect, I'm not sitting through 2.5 hours of it.
Yeah, it's
I
long
I thought it
movies.
was
Well,
worth it.
there
I
are
thought
some
it was
great
worth
long movies, but not too many.
it. Yeah. But
Yeah,
as I told you,
How you doing,
yeah,
LEG?
Hey guys,
yeah. Hey,
figured I'd
LDG.
close it up and head over here.
Sounds good.
I
I can see you
sent my
moving.
whole 2 people over.
There we go.
Well, two's better than none, so what the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, has anybody heard from Pop? Like, I wonder how his packing, getting ready, packing things up for the big move is going. I haven't heard from him in quite some time because I haven't wanted to bother him, so I haven't bothered messaging him, lately.
Hey,
But
A
hail
couple
all
days
the
ago.
epic beard. He's calling
I
me.
hope he's got
Hey,
everything
beard.
packed up. Ooh, epic
Uh,
beard. Cool.
Are we caught up in the chat, Gorilla? Okay.
Hey there,
Caught up.
Epic. I have no control over
Yeah.
the chat on Germ's here.
Okay.
Germ has control on my channel, but I don't have control on his.
You may want to
I'll
say
figure out how
something
to-
about that.
How to put you on there? at
Germ
some
probably
point.
knows you all too well, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Well, I made
Yeah, it probably
Germ.
does.
I made Germ a mod on mine because I was having. I had an emergency one night and
Uh-oh.
I had to end the stream real quick,
Oh,
But Germ
jeez.
finished out the thing finished out the show for us on my Cosby there. So I just gave him so that way we, if something happens, so he can end the show. He can end the show if something happens.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, Resolute, thanks for wrenching me too, okay? I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, if I get kicked out by StreamYard or something happens to me, I'll rummage the chat and try to keep track of anybody who tries to get in there and mess with us. So you got a helper. Let's see. Jermat said this place was chill, so I'm just chilling. Okay, Epic Beard. Cool. We're all chilling.
Yeah, well, it's a long weekend here. It's not a long weekend in the States, though, I guess, is it, technically?
4 days.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
4 days.
So people
Yeah.
get Monday off as well, then?
Well, yeah.
Well, I tried to ask
Yeah.
him, like, can we do a voluntary crew on mine? No, we're not going to do no voluntary, but you're not going to get paid. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I got a 3-day weekend here because I don't work on Monday because it's actually Canada Day today on July 1st, which is our stat holiday, of course. So since it's a Saturday, I don't work on Monday because that's, kind of the stat as far as, the job goes. So that's all right. I don't mind getting 3 days in a row. But yeah, your big holiday's on Tuesday on the 4th, of course. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Very coincidental how close those two are.
it is interesting, yeah.
Almost like the Canadians were trying to piggyback off of the
Could be. I
American.
actually
Jerem?
don't remember when Canada Day started. I'm going to take a look right now and see.
Well, that's just because you guys want to be Americans.
Not really.
Resolute Germ?
I think that's a bit of a myth, actually.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. 4th of July just keeps getting embarrassing for me
Oh, really?
Resolute
Why?
Germ?
because
Yes, Brandon.
we're all sheep.
I have 1409 now.
That's good, Brandon.
Yep,
we
have
were
a
more
waffle.
free. We were more free on the first of July than we are on now.
Yeah, well,
And
Yeah,
that's
how it works.
including what we still had slavery in 4th of July, right? First 4th of July?
yeah, well, yeah. For
And
quite a
women
few
still
4th of
couldn't vote.
Julys.
Like, even with all that, we were still more free than we are today.
Well,
Yeah, and then
people
that
were more free,
19th
I guess.
Amendment
I don't
had
know
to
about the
pop
slaves.
up and ruin everything.
Yeah, actually, yeah, just looking up, it used to be called Dominion Day from 1879 to 1982. And,
What?
yeah, so-
4th of July was called Dominion Day?
no, Canada Day. What used to be
Oh,
Dominion
oh.
Day. Yeah.
What, did you have Jim Madar walking across the street in parades or something?
Not that I know of. But that's a good one. That's a good one. But I guess it's they call it like the Dominion of Canada. It's like, I guess, a Commonwealth thing or something, So.
Yeah, because, groups of humans always have to identify themselves as some kind of entity or organization or government or otherwise.
People do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weakness.
Yeah, well, I guess we do have kind of a herd instinct on a certain level, I suppose.
At least Indians I'm just glad there were a couple branches of humanity that saw past that. Very few, but there were a couple that we don't own land, you can't own anything, I'm not, so don't put me on a pedestal, the kind of mentality.
Didn't work out too well for them.
No, well, they didn't because they were too passive, but they had a very thriving, they were living, they were taking care of business. They just failed when other organizations came up against them. That's the only thing. If I had a time, that I would love to do that. I would love to time travel and just get the Indians to smarten up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if the Indians just would have kicked everybody off America when they first got here and not even, shit around, not even try to play peaceful and stuff. Like, no, they're here to kill you. This is what's going to happen to your people, and see what happens then. And then, you need what if America would have evolved with the Indians taking control instead of, the white man?
They evolved as much as they were going to. They were an arrested society.
Well, you can never say that, because with new generations breeds new possibilities. Like, that there could have been room for change. I mean, look at us right now. I mean, Americans are completely stagnant as far as caring about their rights. They give it all away to corporations and governments, and they want everybody to wipe their ass for them. Like, I would say the same thing to us now.
Wait. Who will wipe my ass for
Hey,
me?
yeah.
We're gonna try
I'm sorry, but I think that's a job I'm going to prefer to continue to do by myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I prefer to do it by myself. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Well, maybe if it was a very attractive woman,
Yeah, that's the job for the busty blonde
Yeah.
invalid care nurse.
Yeah.
Until I'm 90, not gonna happen.
Not going to happen for a while, thank God.
Oh, by the way, Gorilla, have you ever seen the movie The Cabin in the Woods?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do The Cabin in the Woods, you get your desire from one of the ladies that's in the movie. She shows it, however briefly, but there's a scene where she's doing it with Chris Hemsworth in the
And who's
movie.
that?
Oh, what's her name? It's Abby Hutcherson or something like that. I'd have to look back at.
Yeah, I'm not good with actors' names. Actors' names. I need to actually see them there. And hey, Gap, how's it going?
Hey, Gap, yeah. No, they're in the woods, and
Gap.
the guy that plays Thor, Chris Hemsworth, the guy that played Thor, he's doing it with a lady in there in the woods. That you're so big into that. I was saying that scene is in The Cabin in the Woods. You have to fast forward to it, but
He's gonna go Google it right now.
Hey,
You
you
know,
know, I could
you
just,
like
I
that
could just make it
kind of
easy.
thing
Go to
with
A to Z, A
DNA?
to Z, sees the type in the movie.
Yeah, it's right there. So. Oh, yeah, yeah, yes. It's
Karen Nurse would probably
okay. So now I'm
be
able to
more
post
like Nurse
comments.
Ratchet.
Hey, Scurvy's here too. Hey, Scurvy.
Yeah,
He's been
sure.
here.
Yeah. He's been
Lemon's
here
been
for
here
a
for a while,
while.
actually, Gorilla.
I've been I had to step away for a little bit there, and I haven't been paying attention. And since I don't have to pay attention to the chat today, I've kind of been keeping an eye.
Yeah.
But you might as well go out to the car there because I got it rigging up for this weekend.
Wait, Reza, you got the cartoons going?
No.
Oh, what was? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, today
I
we're
can't
doing
get the
this for
cartoons going. $5 donation, pick a cartoon. Anybody.
There you go.
Classic one of those sorts. I'm having one
Yeah,
of this.
$5 at Epic Velma.
Oh my God.
Cough up the cash and we'll watch an episode.
Scooby Doo.
That's a good one.
That is.
Well, a good one.
You
A
got the
bad one, but
Popples?
it's a good joke.
Now wait. If
What?
you're gonna,
The Popples.
the Popples. Oh God,
Remember the Popples?
I remember them. Yeah.
Those were those stupid Care Bears that turn into balls. They go inside their own. They eat their own ass and they turn into a ball.
Oh God.
Or they go into their own pouch. Like you stick their head inside their pouch and they turn into a ball you can throw back and forth.
Yeah,
And they
don't
used to have
remember cartoon
a
form.
weird tail. Yeah, they had a cartoon. Oh yeah.
They did. Oh yeah. They did.
Oh yeah. You kidding me?
That
I'm
was
admitting that I
before-
used to watch it, but yeah, I mean, I
Well-
was like 3, 4, something like that. But
Wait, were the Popples? Yeah, the Popples were before they started coming out with the Pokemon stuff. You know, where you can roll them up in
Oh,
balls.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That was the 80s.
Yeah.
Pokemon wasn't like maybe 10, 15 years later.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I'm proud to say that I'm a friend of Jason Page, the guy who sang the original Pokemon theme. I'm friends with him, so I'm proud to say that. He's a great guy. Jason Page. Yeah, he's on YouTube. So he's one of my subscribers. I was like, that's awesome. Yeah.
Okay. First to cough up $5, we'll watch an episode.
You know what you should do is you should Germ is do the Scooby Doo Adventures with the Addams Family. I know people would pay like $20 to see that again. The animated one
I believe
with
that's
the
on
Addams
Tubi.
Family. Yeah, I think it is. That'd be awesome. Beard said, I never watched that. Didn't know it existed. I'm too old, I guess. Lemon Pie said, greetings also to Picker and Germ. Yo, Gorilla. Hi to all. Lemon Pie says, I don't often talk to other humans till afternoon, but making an exception this morning. So once I saw this stream came up. Huh, okay. Thank you, Lemon. Thank you, Scurvy. Oh no, I'm sorry. Gorilla's only allowed to call him that. I forgot.
Hey, Stream Elements is actually working.
Oh yay! Stream Elements bot is working.
It's never actually popped up that merch link before.
That's cool.
Wow.
Next store now open. Yeah. The Epic Beard said he didn't know that people were alive until afternoon on Saturday. Oh yeah, there's some of us that actually are alive
I have
earlier than
Saturday for you on Discord a little bit.
yeah.
All right, Brandon.
All right.
Uh oh.
Thanks for stopping by, Brandon.
Oh, he went to Discord. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh, Brandon left
He's-
already?
showing an episode of cartoon of Looney Tunes.
He's trying to find some cartoon stuff. My wife found for the stream on Wednesday. My wife found these really cool memes on both Superman and Batman. She found this one where all Batman actors, well, all the actors that have played Batman from like all the way back, even before Adam West came on the scene in '66, all the way through up to Ben Affleck. So she's got all of them on one meme, and then on another meme, she's got every single actor that played Superman, even up to Nicolas Cage, who's going to play him. So like, I was like, damn, that's going to be awesome. Yeah.
You're talking about the Nicolas Cage movie that never happened, right? Right, Mikey?
Pretty much, but you know,
Yeah.
they
And
mentioned
there's
it
a
in
reason why it
Flash.
never happened.
Oh, have you ever
Very
watched
good reason.
The Critical Drinker? Has a very interesting, I think his series is called Production Hell or something like that. And he's got an episode with the Cage Superman film and sort of behind the scenes. And it's quite interesting. Like there's a lot of behind the scenes footage, and he's got a real good analysis of what went wrong, which is basically everything. It seemed. So yeah, that's a good one to watch if you want to know more about that film.
well,
Like,
well, in the Flash, just one quick hint. It's not really a spoiler, but they do
Mhm.
show what Nicolas Cage would have looked like as Superman. I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's been out there
yeah.
for a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot on the Drinkers little video about it. A lot of Cage in his Superman costume, and the whole thing, right? So it's pretty interesting, really. But gee, I don't know. It would have been actually kind of fascinating to see Nicolas Cage portraying Superman. I have no idea what kind of take he would have, if he would have done it serious or camp or like it would have
Yeah,
been quite
because
interesting.
because LDG, you had to. I had to link StreamYard with Google to allow it, so I could talk into the chat myself.
Okay, let's check the Gibson. Okay, people. We need a donation here.
Come on,
Next
we
person
need
to
something.
give. I'll drink the paste pecani hot sauce.
Ooh.
And you
Oh,
can
God.
see me have a seizure.
Jesus.
I don't want to see a seizure. Next thing you know, he's gonna die of a heart attack on stream. We're all gonna be like,
Oh, my problem is right now I had to switch banks, so I bought the car. My new card hasn't come in yet.
oh no, wow.
All I got is cash.
Huh.
That's
And I
all
don't
any
think
of us
it's
ever have.
cash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my problem is I just tapped out. Basically, I got a few dollars in the bank, but not a lot. So
Yeah, we don't have a lot ourselves, but we did get paid extra this week or this month. We get an extra disability check.
Oh, that's
Something to do
nice.
with taxes in Canada. So yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just called the lady yesterday about trying to apply for the pension, so that's going to be quite an interesting process. She was very nice, though, very helpful. I think I chatted with her for almost an hour, actually, writing down stuff she was telling me. So she was really great, actually. So, but it's a bit involved, when you got to start filling out the paperwork. It's like, yikes. But
Wait, you mean your government hasn't wrapped your entire pension yet?
No.
They don't automatically enroll everybody, unfortunately. Some quite often you have to apply for it because some people see the thing is you can apply between the ages of actually I don't maybe it's as early as 60 you can apply, but generally it's between 65 and 70 when the application time frame is. So I figure, well, I hit 65 last month, so it doesn't hurt to check into it. So yeah, I'll have to fill things in. I got to get a passcode though for the internet thing because I can't remember my old one. And the lady was nice enough to say she'll mail me one in the next couple of weeks, so that's good.
And PvP Gap said you Canadians have so much paperwork for retirement. And I said, yes,
Yeah,
Dad,
yes.
we
Don't
do.
underestimate the paperwork you have to file for Social Security too.
Yes.
We just
Oh,
have
governments.
lawyers do that.
Governments
Of
love
course.
paperwork. That's one thing I've learned over the
Oh,
years.
yeah, they love it for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, and
they
then,
just love stealing your money. Because
Well,
then they,
yeah,
gotta keep
oh,
those
no.
bureaucrats busy, justifying their existence, right? So,
Yeah.
well, I remember
Yeah, that's
seeing
true.
thing on there when Blizzard hit Washington D.C. there, and they go all non-essential workers have been sent home. I was like, well, if they're not essential, why the hell are they working there?
Right,
Why we're so
right.
far in debt, we can fire every single one of those non-essentials there and help recover our debt.
Replace them with computers, Gorilla. Put in
Replace
servers.
them with not even servers. Replace them with a middle finger. Hey, thanks for stealing all our money. Go fuck yourselves.
Personally, I think what we should do is just have a play the phone book game there. All right, we need 535 members of Congress there. Just start drawing names out of the phone book. Instead of
Hey,
electing these people, you read just like jury selection there. Each district, you just pick a name out of the damn phone book there, and that person has to go and work in D.C. for 2 years. Treat it like jury duty.
Yeah, treat it like a 2-year job. Yeah, you know what? That actually makes sense.
But unlike
Make it an
jury
ordinary
duty, make it a
citizen,
little
yeah.
harder to get out of.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lemon Pie says, Vicar, do not spill egg on the retirement paper on your paperwork.
Well, no danger of that because I won't be getting any eggnog until October when they put it back on the store shelves. So I should have my application in long before October, hopefully. But you never know because I'm great at putting things off. That's for sure.
Yeah. Should and does are two different things.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and get the application in sometime in July.
And Epic, that must have been cool, Epic Beard having drinks with Nicolas Cage. That must have been cool.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is. That's what I told him. I said, that's cool. In the chat. I was like, yeah, that's cool.
It
That's okay.
depends on which Nicolas Cage it was.
I'm laughing
It
at
was
Lemon's
out of
comment.
control, late 90s, straight off of Face Off type Nicolas Cage at the height of his career.
Yep.
Cool, but may have been a little bit unhealthy.
Well,
Nicholas has had one of those lives that seems to kind of do go up and down a lot. So
yeah, well, and if
do that to you.
Yeah, if you tend to believe what you see of him, he's existed in different centuries too. If he's a time traveler or some shit. If you
no, I
believe
keep
that
hearing
shit.
he's a vampire. So
Oh, he's a vampire. Well, that's cool.
that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
you got him
chill
to
and
chill and laid
back
back.
Cage. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey,
So
can we
you got
read
him
that one
after
about?
his life sort of self-destructed.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah,
had such a
can we-
weird career too. It's like I remember what was that early film? Oh, jeez, I can't remember the title.
Con Air.
Con Air.
Way before
No,
that.
we're
Like
talking
I'm
Oh,
talking
really?
right at the start.
Raising
Oh,
Arizona or
No.
Leaving
Before
Las
that.
Before that. No, Desperately Seeking Susan.
Even
that
before that.
Oh, crap. Valley Girl.
That's the one. Yeah. That was the very first film I ever saw with Nicolas Cage in it, and that must be like I don't know. Is that like maybe the second film he made? It's right at the beginning.
That's like over 35 years old. That movie.
Oh yeah,
Valley
it's
Girl.
ancient. Like I saw it back in the '80s, right?
But that was his first film he ever did.
Okay.
And he even
That was
looked,
before he was Nick Cage.
yeah, even before he was Nick Cage. Yeah, he looked
Actually,
very
Val-
scrawny then. Yeah.
Wait, that's not his real name?
Of course not.
No. He was cop.
He was a Coppola, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
acted.
But that was actually a
He's
very good
Francis'
film.
nephew.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, family connection. Yeah. But yeah, I
Yeah, he's
remember that
related to
film.
Francis Ford. But yeah, Valley Girl.
Valley Girl's a really entertaining film. He was actually really good in that film. I kind of like some of his early stuff. Have you ever seen what was it, Red Rock West? I think it's called.
Yeah.
That's a really fun film. That's really good. He's excellent in that. If you guys haven't seen it, check that one
Yeah,
out.
that I have. I was
Yeah, it's
old
a
enough
really
to
good
see it.
film, isn't it?
For sure,
Yeah, I
for
think that's another
sure.
probably early '80s film. I think probably.
Yeah, well,
It's
that's
got a
where
great
everybody
cast too.
said,
That film.
yeah, that's where everybody started saying totally and for sure, and all this other crap.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess that
but
kind of
shit.
language was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
okay though. Oh wow,
I thought it was a
running
great
into
film.
Polly
Running in
Shore
Polish
at
Airport
O'Hare.
was funniest. Literally ran into him at the terminal. He was leaving, turned around, bam.
I-
That's a
Pauly
miracle he
Shore?
didn't break the scrawny guy.
No shit. The guy is thin as frick. Oh man. Ah, you know who I would have loved to run into? Bobcat Goldthwait. Oh my God, his yell. Oh, man, I would have loved that. I did meet one guy from Saturday Night Live. I don't know if I told you guys, but I met Rob Schneider, who did the copy guy, the
Hmm.
copies, making copies. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he even turned my name Mikey. He said, Mikey, making copies, the Mikester, Michael Rama, Mikey in cinema, in cinema scope, and all this
That
other
was
stuff.
probably one of his best bits. Actually, doing
Oh,
the
it
copy guy.
was. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I used to laugh my ass off at that one. That was pretty good stuff.
yeah. Now you remember when he made fun of Sting, right? That Saturday Night Live episode where he made fun of
Mm,
Sting. He
it's
was
not coming to
telling me,
mind.
yeah. Well, he said Stingerama, Stinger Man, and all this other stuff. And he was telling me personally. I went with a friend to go see his show in Arizona. He did a improv in Tempe, and afterwards we met him. And I asked him. I said, "So, what was it like being with Sting?" He said, "Oh my God, this is one of those few men who, when he walks into a room, everybody pays attention. Like everyone stands up." And I was like, wow, really? Yeah, he says, I was so intimidated. He says, I didn't know what I could do to make him laugh because he has such a stern face, Sting. And I'm like, okay, so what'd you do? And he says, well, I didn't even tell him I was going to make fun of his name until after we started running the sequence. So when he's doing all that, that's improv. Everything he said to him from the copy, making copies and stuff, and Sting cracked a smile and laughed at him afterwards.
Hmm.
I thought that was hilarious. So I was
Yeah, well,
like, wow,
Sting
that's cool.
does have a very serious persona, I guess, doesn't he?
Well, yeah. Well, Rob Schneider is a very good comedian. He's done Don't Mess with the Zohan with Adam Sandler. He's done the Guru thing with Mike Myers. I mean, oh my God, Rob Schneider is absolutely hilarious.
Wasn't that Guru film like supposed to be one of the worst films ever made, though?
It was supposedly,
It
yeah.
is.
I heard it's
And so
horrible.
it's Deuce. Yeah, and I felt bad for him because he did Deuce Bigelow twice. And I'm like, oh come on, man, really, serious?
Well, the thing is, Mike Myers
Deuce
could
Bigelow
be
is
brilliant.
freaking gold compared to the Guru.
Okay,
That's
maybe.
what I've heard. Anything's gold compared to the Guru. It sounds really awful. Poor Mike Myers, jeez, because Mike Myers was a very talented guy too, right? But boy, I
Well-
guess he made a bad choice there.
Well, did you like his dramatic turn in Studio 54? I thought that was awesome.
I don't think I've seen that. I have not seen that.
Yeah, it was a docu-film that he was the guy who created Studio 54.
Okay,
That was a great
I remember
show.
Studio 54. That's in New York, right? That way back when.
Yeah, that one that way back. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It
Michael
was like
Myers
back in the
played-
70s, wasn't it, or something like?
Yeah, so Michael Myers in the film, he actually plays the owner, the one that opened up Studio 54. And
Okay.
he really did a great dramatic turn in that one. So
Wow.
if you
Jeez, I'll
find
have-
that film,
I'll
yeah,
have to find that one. Yeah, that sounds
yeah,
really
it's a
good.
docudrama. It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to go back to Red Rock West for a second because I love that film. Actually, that's probably one of my favorite Cage movies. And I'm just looking at the cast here. It's like it's got Cage, of course. It's got Dennis Hopper, Laura Flynn Boyle, and it's even got Dwight Yoakam in a cameo as a truck driver. Like that's a pretty interesting cast. You got to admit. Like, damn, Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper. I love Dennis Hopper, man.
Now we have a new person there, Germ. Joy P's Tabernacle.
Oh,
Oh,
JP's.
JP's, how's it going? How's it going,
How you
JP?
doing,
Yeah.
JP's?
JP said he says Mike Myers' best
Jeez.
movie was So I Married an Axe Murderer. Yeah, that's not a bad film. I like that one.
Still waiting on a donation, people. Give
Yeah,
me
he
all
did that
the.
one-
I have
he
a
did
bag
that
of
one
flaming
before
hots
he
and
did the Alston Powers thing.
salsa. Make me suffer through that, or any other requests. Every dollar helps
Well,
Pop get to Arizona.
I don't want you to have a seizure. I don't want you to have a seizure with if you're going to do the salsa.
I'll be
thing.
lucky if that's all that happens. That I have a very low tolerance. I'll be jumping
Yeah.
around, and I might as well just lick a hot coal.
And Epic Beard
I
says
am a
JP
complete
is-
wimp when it comes to anything spicy.
Yeah, I'm not into spicy food either. Never appealed to me really.
I'm a salt guy.
Salt. So you put salt on your salt, do you, Gorilla?
Yep. Oh, but when we went to Texas Roadhouse, when my aunt took me to Texas Roadhouse as a thank you for driving them out to Sioux Falls there.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was I could just feel my sodium levels just rise.
Oh God.
I can
It's
agree with
good.
JP.
It's very delicious. It's very
Yeah.
delicious food, but like Bird would be dead if he ate there. He can't have too much salt.
No,
Yeah,
Well,
neither can I.
I avoid salt. I never use the stuff really because there's so much in our food anyway that they
Oh,
dump
yeah.
in there, right? So I just usually don't. I never put salt on anything really. I just don't miss it because I haven't done it in years. But I must say I do enjoy opening a bag of potato chips and tasting the saltiness of them. So
Well, like I said, before we went to see the movies yesterday, Suzanne and I went to the place we went to before for her birthday dinner, T-Bones, and we had a nice steak breakfast. And I had
Yum.
steak and scrambled eggs. I used only pepper. I didn't use any salt. And
Okay.
and then they have this nice what they call HP sauce that you can use on the steak. And I always get my steaks well done. I don't leave any red. So.
Okay.
Yeah, JP said I used to be a salt guy. Then I had a heart attack 8 to 9 years ago. Yes,
Ouch.
that's why I don't use
Oh,
salt.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I figure salt is it's more of an acquired taste. Like once you stop using it for a while, you really don't miss it. At least that's my experience. You really don't miss the taste of it anymore. So, and I figure,
Okay.
sodium levels, keeping them down is probably healthier. So, yeah.
yeah, and like Epic Beard said, with Lay's, and I said I don't even touch. I only touch salt-free chips. I don't even go near this other stuff. So.
I'll
Oh,
often
you
get
sick bastard! You sick.
Check the sodium levels on those baked potato chips. They're lower, but they're still through the roof.
You mean on the kettle ones, the kettle chips? I had a
Not
salt and
kettle.
pepper kettle chips.
The baked
No.
chips.
I
Because you
know
have the
the
kettle
baked
chips,
chips,
the
but-
regular chips, and the baked chips. They
Yeah,
say
hold on.
low sodium, but
Yeah.
it's only low sodium compared to the mountains of sodium in the regular chips. It's still like 4 or 5 servings of salt.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the trouble with package
go ahead.
labeling. It's pretty dishonest a lot of the time, I think.
Yeah, I was just looking at over where JP's said his best Nicolas Cage was Ghost Rider and The Rock. I agree with you with The Rock with Sean Connery. Are you kidding me? That's freaking awesome. Great movie.
I didn't mind
Love The
Ghost
Rock.
Rider. Ghost
Yeah.
Rider gets a lot of slag, people hating on it, but I thought it was a decent film. Like, sure, it's not the perfect film, but I thought, well, I always used to love reading Ghost Rider comics back in the 70s, right?
Oh
That
yeah.
was, I love that. They were great comics.
Now
And I
wait,
thought,
is yeah
yes,
Yeah.
now
The
the
first
I'm
one.
sorry. Is Ghost
The
Rider?
first
Yeah, the
one
first
was
one was good. The second one wasn't too good. Yeah.
yeah, I've only seen the first one because,
I've
the
seen
first
both.
one was very comic accurate as
Yes.
compared
yeah,
to
Yes.
other stuff,
yeah, that's what I thought
especially
too.
modern stuff.
Yeah, I
Because
thought
Nicolas Cage actually knew the material. He has a Ghost Rider tattoo on his arm,
Oh,
there you
that's
which
go.
true.
they
It does. Yeah.
blanked
That makes a
out
difference.
for
Yeah.
all his movies.
He did seem to capture the character very well, I thought, and I thought the special effects were very, very quite, quite well done, for the time. And I thought the story was decent, and I guess they had the Ghost Rider in the Sky music at some point in the film, if I remember correctly, and that was kind of fun too. So, yeah, because it did
Yes.
go back to the Legend of the Ghost Rider, didn't it, on the horse and all that. I haven't
Oh
seen
yeah.
the film in ages, but I do kind of vaguely remember that. Yeah, so that was a fun
That's
movie, I
true.
thought,
Epic.
actually.
Yeah.
3 heart attacks it takes you to learn.
Holy crap!
Yeah. We call that moderation. Epic for beer. Moderation. Police yourself. Yes.
I
Same
think
thing.
if I'd had 3 heart attacks, I'd want to get one of those portable defib units in my home. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
If
it's
I
like
had
break,
3
break,
heart
zap, just zap
3 heart
yourself back
attacks,
to life.
that's not the you just screw that. 3 heart attacks, okay, you've struck out, you're done. Goodbye.
That's a lot of heart
No
attacks.
more. Just give me the baked potato with the 2 cups of salt on top.
Oh God!
I'll see myself out.
So you're talking fatalistic choice there.
Yeah.
Well, after 3 times, there's no real.
But
You've had
but
your
the
shot.
fact, yeah, but Germ, the fact that Epic Beard survived 3 heart attacks, holy shit, man! My dad almost died from one, and I'm like, he survived 3. Damn,
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
that's pretty impressive, actually, to
Yeah.
survive 3 times. That's pretty good.
And Scurvy says, well, that reminds me of my last doctor's appointment. He said, open your mouth and say what? Oink? Say oink?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man.
That's kind of a cheeky doctor, I gotta say.
Yes. Well, JP said the second Ghost Rider movie went more on the legend further. Yes, it did.
Okay.
But it
I
wasn't
haven't
as
seen
good
the
as the
second
first one. But it wasn't as good as the first one, though.
one. Okay.
Movie wise. Might have been good in the
Yeah.
comics wise.
Yeah, the second
Uh,
one I only
yeah.
saw like once or twice. Is that the beginning of that whole 3D craze they had? And there's some real obvious shots shoved in to take advantage of that, and really doesn't look good.
That was
Yeah.
kind of weird when the 3D thing was big for a while there, wasn't it? Because I remember it was like, I guess, a 50s thing when people would go to the cinema and put the 3D glasses on, and they had some of those films way back when. And then it kind of seemed to get like it was kind of a fad or whatever for a while,
Yeah.
Kind of bizarre, actually.
Yeah. And Lemon Pie said that didn't happen. It's a Norm MacDonald joke. Well, rest in peace, Norm. I know. Yeah. Okay. Well, you tell it, Lemon, like it seems real, and wow, JP's. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I say, it comes down to a couple things: your genetics, and then it comes down to your family. Well, the family genetics, and then it comes down to your own, DNA, your disposition. Some people can't even survive 1 heart attack. Some people can probably get through one, maybe 1.5. That's what my dad's gone through. Is about at least 2 attacks himself and still alive. Thank God. My mother's gone through one. I went through half one myself when I was working for Safeway because I got all
There's no
stressed
such
out.
thing as half. There's no half
Well-
heart attack.
Well, then I'll say I went through one, but didn't have to go to the hospital. So
So it was a mild attack, is what you're saying.
was a
or
mild
Yeah,
attack.
you had a palpitation.
A
something.
palpitation. That's right, LBG. Yeah, you're right.
So it's
I don't
more
know.
like
I'm not a doctor. Not a doctor.
That's okay. That's all
it's
right.
like what do they call it? Arrhythmia or whatever.
Yeah.
Arrhythmic. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, my mom had
Aortic. Sorry.
my mom had that like I guess when she got into her 80s and she had to get a pacemaker because she was having these attacks where her heart was just jumping around all over the place and not beating regularly. But when she got the pacemaker, she was fine, of course. So I mean, I know that's different than a heart attack, but it's kind of like all heart stuff, right? So
Hey, Gorilla. So if you survive 3 heart attacks, Lemon Pie says, does that mean you're invincible?
Hey, you forget I have 9 lives.
Oh, okay, that's right. Like cats.
I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. So.
Gorillas have one life.
They only have 1 life.
Mikey's the feline here.
I'm the feline. I have 9 lives. That's it.
so what life are you on there, Mikey? Can you tell us?
I'm on my 6th life.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I've only got 3 more left to go.
Oh, what happened? Must be a lot of trauma.
Trauma, stress, you name it, everything. Yeah,
Okay.
I've gone through 6 lives. My wife has gone through at least the same as me, so
Yeah,
we're both there.
Well, Mikey's problem is he lost 3 of his lives when he thought he could go to the bar and pick a fight with the biggest guy in the bar.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I no. What happened was that I lost friends along the way, and that took a little bit out of me. These were close friends I had, bar friends and stuff. Call them what you will, barflies, whatever. But they were good friends to me, and when I lost them and they passed away, yeah, I lost a part of me from each of them. So, I had this. They were close to me. There was this one big guy, we used to call him Major Harris, and he was like a guy that was trying out for the Phoenix City Council but lost, and he was a good guy and very intelligent. So I was like, I was sad when he passed away. What was the next thing JP said? I can't see that. My glasses. Great.
It was a bar. It was the bar, not prison.
I know. I've never been to prison. So,
Hey, Pacific.
4114. How's it going?
414. Hey,
Hey, Pacific.
yeah. Oh, JP says he remembers the early 80s when the third craze resurged on the TV, and you could get the glasses from 7-Eleven to get free glasses.
I remember that too. Yeah.
I do
7-Eleven
too.
glasses. Yeah.
Oh, thankfully I missed that.
Yeah, I
Epic
never
Beard.
got any.
Yeah. Epic Beard says, I could be. Maybe I'm Deadpool. Come on. Deadpool? No, there's only one. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. As many times as he had to resurface his or research his career. Man. Yeah. Sirius is glad you made it. It does sound like a picnic. That's lemon pie. JP says it was the bar, not prison. Epic says I laughed through them all.
You're roboting a bit there, Mikey.
Cracking
A bit
jokes
horribly.
before surgery.
Yeah,
Maybe laughter
you're breaking
really
up.
cures all ills. Yes, things. I am.
I got it.
God, okay. It's all right.
All right, I got it. All right, which one should I hook up for today? Should I hook up this cute little fellow for fishing there, or should I go with the little bit bigger guy? This one.
Oh, I go with
Those
the bigger
two.
one.
I like
Yeah.
the bigger one.
Okay.
And two, yeah.
Yeah.
You got
This
it.
was a
Buddy.
cute little fellow. It wasn't too badly priced.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, the first decent sized fish that comes along, they'll swallow it right up, and you'll never see it again.
So you gotta go.
And that's why he said go with the larger size. Oh my God, LGG just did a close up. Ah! I did. LTG, you okay? I saw you do a close up, and I was like, ah,
Hope I didn't scare you. Sorry.
yeah, that's okay.
He
Hey,
just did
anyway,
what cats like to do in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
okay, here I am. This is me.
Ooh.
I am Santa Claus. Whee! There I am. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, it's too early. Damn it. Hide
You know, I
myself.
gotta say, when I first saw Mikey on one of his streams, when I watched one, it's like I was expecting some guy like in his 20s, right? Because your voice, you sound so young, right? Really,
Yes.
Oh, that took me
you
for a
sound like
spin too when I first seen him. You're totally
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds like you sound like a kid almost. Really, I mean, you got a very young voice, man. Which I mean is a compliment, but
Oh, thank you.
yeah, it's like you're probably
I
closer to my age,
Yeah.
actually.
Then he turns on the camera and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, gee, he's a lot older than I pictured. But that's kind of interesting, isn't it? We all have these images of people, and then we see them, and it's totally different.
Holy shit!
Uh,
Who's
Well, I
that
bet you for
guy?
the low price of $50 towards Pop Culture's fundraiser, there we might be able to talk German to doing a 5-second reveal.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
agree to
if you
that.
guys, I'm putting it out
There you
there
go.
right
If I'm
now.
jumping the pool, yeah, your face revealing, yeah.
Yes. So for $50, anybody out there, we're in the battle. If you want to see what Germ really looks like, put $50 on the table for Pop, and we're doing that right now. So it'll last for about the next what? How long do you want to go, Germ, before they put it down? How long will you give them?
We'll give him half hour.
Okay, 30 for the next 30 minutes. Okay, there you go. Do you want to catch up on the chat there, my friend Gorilla? Where
My hands are a little full.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I'm pretty sure, Germ, I won't be able to sell
you.
your face reveal like I did with Chills.
Oh no, there's no way I'm as good as Jill.
I laughed through them all, cracking jokes before surgery. That was
oh, did we lose Mikey?
Oh, you still there, Mikey?
I'm not hearing him.
Yeah,
He
no.
kind of
That's
died.
pretty sad.
Oh, he's back. Here, back. Sounds like your internet's dropping out a bit or something.
LTG died. No, he's alive.
What?
He
What
says,
happened?
I'm sure if Epic Beard was Deadpool.
Oh.
Oh no, we just saw you go out for a minute. It was probably me.
Ah.
I usually cause power failures and stuff. Sorry. Hey, I shut down an entire subway system for 6 hours. I think that's impressive.
Why the hell did you
let's
manage
see.
to do that?
Well, you know, it's a funny story. I was there with my wife, and we're just waiting for a subway to come, you know, because Toronto has subways, and we're waiting for it to come. And I looked at this button that somebody, you know, just for information, it was just an info button. And I pushed it. The next thing I know, it sent a surge, and the whole thing shut down for
Oh
6
my God.
hours. I was like, fuck, are you serious? I like they didn't have any subways running. All they had was buses, and I was like, "Oh man, man, you know, just because I was curious, I just wanted to push a button, and next thing I know, it shut down everything."
So why would they make a button publicly accessible that would shut down the subway system for 6 hours?
Hey, ask the mayor of Toronto. I don't know.
That's bizarre. Was it like a malfunction, maybe, or
daily took in
There was a glitch.
Nose full after nose full of cocaine.
Well, there was a certain mayor of Toronto that was quite famous for that some number of years back. I won't mention
He
names.
put the button in because he thought it was funny. He knew someone would come along, probably an American, and press the button. And wherever he was at the time, he can just sit back and laugh.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit! You just reminded me of something. It's so bad. It is so bad.
Oh, man.
Don't really bite my tongue.
Yeah, okay, so JP says, I'm sure if Epic Beard was Deadpool, he would shoot himself in the crotch just to see if it grows back.
Oh, God.
Come on. Are you serious? He says, "Well, I wouldn't test the theory." That's what Epic Beard says, unless it grew back bigger and Uh, Lemon Pie says, "LOL." JP says, "Damn it! Looks like Mikey would pull up on a beat up old Harley or try to beat up Ford from the '70s." You might be right, JP's. I'd be going, "Hey, man!" I might be wearing one of those Hell Angels jackets or some shit. LDG. Epic Beard says, "Sounds like the easy button escaped to Canada." Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. Another thing you guys lost. There goes my easy button. Yeah. No, I think I would frighten little children if they saw my beard and like, "Oh my God, Santa Claus died! No, who's this guy?" Ah,
Oh man.
I'd frighten kids. I would. You don't want to put me. You don't want to put me on his throne and have the kids walk up and sit on my lap. Oh no, no, no! That's not done. No.
I think Santa Clauses generally terrorize kids, though, don't they? Like, I remember when I was a little kid, I was like, crying my ass off the first time I saw Santa when I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, I don't know, 3 years old or whatever the hell I was. It's like,
I
it's terrifying.
yeah. Do you remember A Christmas Story, PvP?
Oh, I love that film.
Oh my God, yes. Where he gets Petey gets kicked, down the slide.
Oh God, yeah.
That's just epic classic. I was like,
It's a
oh
great
my
film.
God, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those must-watch every Christmas movies.
And I think now this is absolutely true in my opinion. I think Darren McGavin plays one of the best fathers in filmdom. I absolutely. I mean, he was great as Kolchak, with this, the thing,
The Night
the
Stalker
Night
stuff.
Stalker,
Yeah.
whatever. But him playing this dad in that film is just absolutely insane.
I think
Darren McGavin.
he's
Yeah,
very accurate.
He's a great actor.
He's a believable dad because he's far from perfect. He's quite flawed, and he's quite annoyed at a lot of things like the furnace and all the stuff going on in his life. Or like
Yeah.
the next door neighbor's dogs that always attack him every time he comes home. Like, he's far from a perfect human, but
Oh yeah.
that's what makes him kind of, believable, right? Because he is very real. McGavin was great as the dad. I agree. Yeah. The whole cast was excellent, though, really. I mean, shit.
Oh.
Great film. Never saw the sequel, though, because they did make 1 or 2 sequels, didn't they?
I think at least one sequel which I never bothered to watch. I just prefer the original.
Yeah.
But I also love
that
the
was
scene where the
decades
kids
later, though.
literally. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But the one scene that still stands out to me is the kid putting his tongue on the ice pole.
Which one? What? Oh, the pole.
The scene, yeah, the
Oh,
pole.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Geez. Oh.
I can't believe how many kids had done that either before the movie came out or after. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I
guess
oh my God. Yeah.
It's a real thing. Yeah, I guess. Right. Yeah.
Oh man, it's a dare. I think for most kids in elementary schools, it's like the ultimate dare. If you can put it on an ice pole, your tongue, and have it stick there for a little while and then pull it off, or without pulling your whole tongue off.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to try it, really.
No. I never even bothered. I said, "Oh, are you kidding me? I'm not doing that."
Mm.
Yeah, that might mean.
Unfortunately, it never really got cold enough up here to try that. Did have a friend try that in a freezer,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
and unfortunately, everyone figured out the trick to get out of that
Oh.
real quickly.
They did? Okay.
It's just a pack of salt.
Right. Just throw salt on it. You just need extra salt to get it off. Yeah. What was so cool about the movie is they didn't even figure that out. He was stuck there for a while.
Oh, they had
man.
to get the fire department or something. That's great.
Yeah, well,
Uh, and then
yeah,
they had his. Didn't they have a
yeah.
bandage wrapped around his tongue after that too? I
Oh
believe
yeah, big white bandage.
that was hilarious. Oh God, oh, it
And
was
he kept
funny.
going. Yeah, he couldn't even talk. Oh my god, it was
Yeah.
so funny.
And then you had the bad
Oh
kid
man,
Farkas or whatever his name was, Farkas with the yellow eyes.
Fracas or Farkas,
Yeah,
yeah,
Farkas. Yeah. Oh
yeah. But
God, there's a lot of.
I loved how Petey, yeah, punched him. Oh my god, so cool. I
Yeah.
was like cheering for nerds then. I was like, oh, poor Petey. He gets abused by these bullies, and then he just finally said, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of it, and he punches the guy out and starts beating on and wailing on him. He's
Mm,
beating him to death. I was like,
yeah.
awesome, Petey. Yeah, kill this bastard, man. Shit.
Yeah, he totally had him. Well, some
Uh,
bullies, I guess, are like that. They just fold like a card deck if you just go back at them, right?
well, yeah. I mean, if you take so much abuse, I mean, it's a good thing I never beat up on the guys that basically abused me as a nerd from when I was in grade school all the way to high school. Uh, in
Yeah.
uh, in Mike and Scott, and I was like, I'm not gonna say their full names because I might get in trouble, but but yeah, just suffice it to say that Mike and Scott were just really bullies to me. And then like one time, they come to me on Facebook and said, "Oh, we're really sorry," and they were sincere, both of them. And I was like, "Yeah, we were just kids back then.
Yeah. That
That's what
is part of
happened."
the 12 steps. You have to be sincere about it.
Yeah, they were sincere.
Yeah,
So
I had that happen once with one bully. Yeah, they were a real jerk, and then years later, I saw them one time, and they basically apologized. Yeah.
well,
Uh,
these guys profusely apologized to me at a high
yeah.
school reunion we had, and I was like,
Oh, that's
"Really?
good.
Wow!" I was like, "That's cool." I mean,
That's
I
great.
didn't expect it. Yeah. So,
I remember one bully though. He was like, he was just like his. It seemed like his mission in life was to make my life miserable. He was one of those really
oh
awful
yeah,
people. He was like, I
sure.
think personally, I think he was a sociopath because he had this evil personality. He just oozed badness. This guy, right? And he
Yeah,
just loved, to torment me. And trouble was, unlike the Christmas movie, I couldn't stand up to him because this guy was like 6 feet something. He was like adult size when we were like kids, right? He was just huge, and he was strong and he was nasty, and he would punch people pretty hard, right? So I never did stand up to him, but he was a real son of a bitch. I'll tell you that much. Oh, I hate bullies. That's why I still to this day I cannot. If I see anybody bullying somebody, it just really makes me. I get really angry. I really do because I remember those days, and it's not fun. Bullies suck, basically. You know.
yeah. We definitely remember our bullies. I do. I remember every person that ever made fun of me, and then later
Mm,
on they saw how successful I was later in life, and I felt pretty successful. Yeah, I wasn't a rich billionaire or something, and didn't own like a yacht or cars or things like that. But I made a better person of myself, and I think that's what meant the most to my bullies was that I made a better person and I have a better life, and I'm happy. I'm happily married. Finally, I have two failures, and I have two wonderful kitty cats, and I live in a different country. So, I'm happy. I'm happy with my own personal situation.
well, I think
Better than when I was at.
yeah, when it comes to bullies, you got a choice, right? Either you let a bully grind you down and you become a smaller person, or
Yeah,
you basically work your way through the bullshit and you learn from it and become a better person, maybe a more tolerant, more introspective person to survive all the BS. And, so you can actually use the bully to actually grow and rise above their bullshit, right?
yeah,
So that's what I
absolutely.
basically done. So
Yeah, it's definitely a growth process.
mm,
Maturation
yep,
is vital, and I learned that. I learned that I can mature. I can actually be a better person about it and say yes, because back then we didn't know better. We were all naive idiots, and we just did what we wanted to do. And then as we get older, we're starting to learn. We're starting to become more mature. And we're like, okay, maybe that's just a forgotten past thing, and let's just move on.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, too, you once you get old enough, you realize almost feel sorry for the guy because he's just like an ignorant, dumb jackass, right? And he's always
Absolutely.
probably going to be one because he's one of those people that doesn't seem capable of growth. And I almost feel sorry for the guy when I look back now because he's probably still out there somewhere living a miserable, shitty little, tiny little minded life that he's living, and he's living with himself till the day he expires, right? And it's like, you know
Exactly. And
yeah.
you just have to think that, and you're like, and that makes you feel better.
Oh, definitely, definitely. It's kind of like intellectual revenge or something, I guess. I don't
Oh,
know.
oh, for sure. Yeah, and I just read what Epic Beard said. He said he only had one bully. He decided to knock him on his arse in gym class and never had a problem again. Well,
Wow,
that's one
awesome.
remedy. Yeah.
That's lucky. You only had one, and
Yeah.
you had one that you could knock on their ass. This guy was too
No,
big
no
to knock on
kidding.
his ass, unfortunately. But
Yeah,
anyway,
well, Mike and Scott were very tall people, and especially Scott. He was at least over a foot taller than me. There's no way. I mean, I was 4'11" until I reached senior year in high school, and then I made it, I think, to like 5'3", and then by the time I went into college, I only made it up to 5'7.5", which is how tall I am right now. And there's no way I could have fought these guys, but I was actually using my intellect against them, and that's what got me to that allowed me to survive all the times in class or outside in school, in recess where they'd make fun of me. I use my
yeah.
intellect to my advantage. So.
Well, that's the thing. It does make you stronger and strengthen your character, right?
Oh,
Because you just
absolutely.
you just learn to what's the word? Oh shit. You
You just
learn how to kind of not really cope is the word I'm looking for, but
no, it's you just allow things to rub off your shoulders.
yeah, basically you just get stronger, and it just doesn't. You realize that they're only bullying people because they're just small people, and
Yeah.
really, and it's just like they're really insignificant when you think about it. So yeah,
Well, they're very small-minded. That's for
yeah.
sure.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
I had more of an open mind when I was growing up, and you know what? I one time a friend of mine in a bar, one of my close bar friends, I will acknowledge, his name was Brian, told me, he said, I was a nerd like yourself, and I said, well, I can believe that, and he said, but you know what? He says, because I was a nerd, I was proud of it, and I made sure that my intellect was better than the small-minded people that treated me like that they were bullies and treated me like crap. And I said, well, that's what I did. So I learned. I got into extracurricular activities. I had fun doing what I was doing. When I got out of high school, I got the one thing they never got, which was a letter. I got a letter for being a trainer for the basketball team, and they never
Cool.
got that. So
Yeah.
and I got to proudly put that on my my jacket when I graduated from high school. I was like,
Mm.
that was like there. I just showed you guys up. I know exactly what I did was better than what you did. So
You were focusing on accomplishments where they were focusing on trying to feel big by making other people feel small.
pettiness.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, another thing too
Yeah,
is like when you're
pettiness.
kind of a nerdy person when you're young
Yeah.
and you're kind of an outsider because obviously I wasn't one
Oh,
of the
for sure.
popular kids, right? I wasn't the jock. I you know
And
I didn't have the girls, you
yeah,
know,
go ahead.
and it makes you stronger. Like basically it forces you to become an individual and figure things out on your own, and figure out what this life means to you, and so whereas a lot of the popular kids are like a herd, almost like a herd, they just run together and they all kind of think similar thoughts. When you're outside, on the outside, you got to basically come up with your own ideas and your own thoughts. And so that's another way to, develop as a person, right? So
Hey, Mikey.
Absolutely. Yeah.
anyway, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a quick break away here for a couple minutes, guys. So somebody, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, since you know pounds and since you've lived with both pounds and kilograms, 6.8 kilograms. How many pounds is that approximately?
Uh, Let me see. Hold on.
It's about
I gotta
13
use
and a
my
half.
math skills again. What did you say? 6.8 kilograms
Yeah.
per pounds? Okay, hold on.
13 and a half, 14-ish.
Okay, so this is 14-pound line.
Yeah, it's 15. Okay, it says 6.89 kilograms equals to 15.19 pounds, or they're
Oh.
15.19 pounds in a 6.89 kilogram. So if you round it off, it's 15 pounds. 15.
Okay, so I got 15-pound pink line here.
Yes.
I got some. I found another pool. So.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad you asked me. I have access to easy information. Epic Beard, he said he was bigger, but it was my last straw. Only reason I didn't do it sooner was I didn't want to hurt anyone. I know my temper, and if I get started, I won't back down. Cue the Tom Petty song.
Which one's that?
That's I won't back down, because I won't back down. You can drag me through the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Something like that. He says, I'm like a honey badger, LOL. Gap started crying and laughing, and I put LOL. So
he's a Hufflepuff.
We're caught up in the chat. Yeah, Hufflepuff. Oh, by the way, Gorilla, did you look up the cabin in the woods?
No, I haven't. No, I'm busy getting stuff ready for the weekend here.
Okay. I'm gonna get you the name of the gal that Chris Hemsworth does it with in the movie, and you see P&A in it. The film's from 2011, so it was only like 12 years ago. Anna Hutchison, Hutchison. She plays Jules Loudon, and Chris Hemsworth plays Kurt Vaughn, and they do it in the woods.
Yeah, I think that's funny. That's how you're trying to get me to watch a movie. Is just trying to tell me there's tits and ass in it.
There is.
It is a good strategy. You've fallen for it very easily in the past.
Yeah. See? I can get you.
Yeah, well, I suppose, it's a good way to get a man's attention is, just mention a bit of tits and ass,
Yeah, there's another film too. I don't know if you guys have seen the what do they call it? The Banana Splits movie, the horror movie. There's a TNA scene in that one too. Between two of the in Banana Splits movie, the horror film. They call it the Banana Splits movie. It's a
We're
horror
talking
film.
the Banana Splits from like the TV series?
Yeah, from the Tra-La-La.
Okay, that's kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's a great film. It's a great horror film. My wife and I love it. Yeah.
When did that come out?
Hey, Captain.
Came out a while
Hey,
ago.
Captain, how's it going?
Hey, Captain Fandom Nerd. Hey, Fandom, if you want to join us, the link I think is still up there. Is it still there, Jern?
It should be somewhere. I'll post it again.
It's near the top.
Just to make sure.
Okay, Fandom, you can come in if you want.
Yeah,
we're just BSing, but we want to help Pop out. So, did we already post the Pop link? Did you guys already post it? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's pinned to the top.
Yeah, Germ pinned it. Yeah,
awesome.
Germ pinned it. Yeah.
Germ's awesome. Okay, cool. And do we still have your reveal on the table to see what you look like? Okay. $50, guys. Anybody in the chat that comes in, if you want to donate to Pop's cause, $50, we'll reveal what Resolute Germ looks like. You guys have already seen me for free. I probably should have waited.
Well, Germ's never done a face reveal before, so that's something special. You've done face reveals before. Jill's hers are so rare. I could market that out.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, Jill's face reveal was pretty sweet.
Oh my God, that's Jillian. Whoa!
Didn't you see that? Yeah, you saw that, right? You were there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was so cool. I actually had seen her once before on someone else's
Yeah.
stream, which I
Yeah.
can't remember what channel it was now, but
She's
she doesn't
great.
do that very
I
often.
did.
You won't do it
Oh
for
my
just
God, man.
anybody.
I've seen it once before. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was on
Yeah.
Dolphin's channel one time, and he was
Yeah.
interviewing her about her life story and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah.
yeah, Jill's a sweetheart.
Yeah. She has now she has 2 kids, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
A son and a daughter.
No, she has 8
Okay,
of them.
Yeah.
She has
No,
8
she
kids,
doesn't.
Mikey. Yeah, she
She
does.
has 8 kids. Oh.
No.
Yeah, ask
okay.
her on
I'm
Tuesday.
sorry.
Ask her
Yeah.
on Tuesday about her 8 kids.
There is
man,
no way she has 8 kids.
She
She's got
doesn't have
2.
8 kids. She has 2.
She has the son, which is older. I think she's mentioned he's
Yeah,
like 9.
And then her
something.
little daughter. Yeah.
Her daughter's like, I don't know. Well, she just like got out of toddler stage. I think she had her birthday. Jill mentioned she's like 4 or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Approximately,
She's ready for kindergarten. The other one's like 9.
Yeah,
or
I guess
something.
that'll be the next step, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. They got past the terrible 2 stage. I should ask her about that.
Well, I usually do some live stream. Well, not live streams. We go and watch parties on the weekend, me and Jill.
Yeah, I've seen you
And,
guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
well,
are
actually,
great.
she's probably going to start her DS9 watch party about a little over half an hour from now, so I'll probably pop off then. But
Okay.
yeah, we
Yeah,
usually watch
fine.
4 episodes of Deep Space Nine every Saturday morning. And
Hey, you really like Deep Space Nine?
it's I like it. It's got its ups and downs. It's got some truly great episodes, and it's got some real clunkers too. So it's one of those shows that it's a roller coaster ride, basically.
Well,
But-
you should watch. Then you should watch Babylon 5.
I need to, because I've always heard that basically Deep Space Nine's a ripoff of Babylon
I
5, right?
seen some Babylon 5.
Other
the
way
old-
around.
Yeah. Well, with Babylon
The-
5, really Billy Mummy, playing
Yeah.
what was that character he played in that? Yeah.
Linear.
I like Lanier. Thank you. Yeah, I liked him in those. I mean, I like those episodes.
Yeah, I need to watch Babylon. That's one of those great classic shows that I have never got around to seeing yet. But,
Well, if you need help viewing it, I'm pretty sure LGG wouldn't mind watching that and the movies in the underground there for you.
It's also on Tubi.
Yeah.
yeah,
But you gotta
I'm
watch
sure
The Gathering first. You gotta watch The Gathering first to get.
that's like the pilot.
Yeah, well, it's a
Okay.
pilot movie. It's the first movie.
Yeah.
It's like a
Right.
pilot movie.
It
Right.
came out almost, I think, maybe a year before this actual show came out.
You
Really?
mean before the series came out? Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
That's
Wow.
right. I remember that. I do recall that. Let's see. Catch up real quick. Captain Fandom Nerd says hello. Gap After Dark says hey, Captain Fandom Nerd. Resolute Germ did repost the StreamYard, so if Fandom wants to come in. Pacific 414, hello, Captain. JP said any woman that proclaims she had 8 children, all I think of is the scene from that Monty Python movie. Oh yes, that one too.
No, is that the
hello,
meaning of life? I
Hey,
guess.
Yeah, the meaning of life. Yes,
Hey, Captain.
Monty Python meaning of life.
Yeah.
Hi, Captain. JP says Babylon 5 is trash, and then JP says DS9 is pure gold.
I can name more bad episodes of DS9 than Babylon 5.
Exactly. Whoever said that, you're
There is
fired.
much more episodes of
That's what I get.
DS9.
You're fired.
And
I don't
besides,
want
you have to qualify the
Me
5th
with glasses
season.
on.
All of those episodes are trash at the 5th season of
to.
Babylon
Who said
5.
that?
Glasses on.
Oh,
I
JP
said
said that. Oh,
My butts, anybody.
no. I'm talking. No, the other one. Sorry. Yeah, JP. You're banned from the underground. Babylon is trash.
Yeah.
Wait, you get banned
4
from
seasons
That's
of
what he
Babylon
said.
5 are great. That last season, however, the trash may be a
Yeah.
compliment.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't the 5th
Yeah.
season basically thrown together because they thought they were
Yes.
canceled or something, and then they weren't?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
weird because usually it's the other way around, right?
Yeah. I love Claudia
Yeah, they had to
Christian.
replace
though.
Ivanova. They had to Half of the guys.
Come up
Yeah,
with
I
a
would
whole
say out of the
story
main
on
cast.
the fly.
Yeah, I would say out of the main cast of Babylon 5, Claudia Christian for sure. She was awesome
Yeah.
in that. Yeah. Yeah. I tend to think the ladies are better than men in those kind of sci-fi series types like that. Yeah, for sure. Epic Beard says, y'all nerds amaze me about TV series. I was a jock with brains. I know rare but never had time for TV with sports and working through school, learning nerd speak as I go. Well, that's pretty impressive, Epic Beard. I had to learn more about sports as a nerd because I was part of that. So, yeah, I had to learn.
All
Yeah.
I
right.
learned about sports because of gambling.
Gambling. Yes. Yes.
All right. I'm back up to 8 polls. Now I just got to get my 9th one fixed. Actually, I think I got another poll in the basement.
Oh, hey, LDG. JP said he knows my feelings on Boobalon 5.
Knows my feelings on my foot along 5.
Foot up your arse along 5.
It's always interesting how we can everybody can watch the same program and have totally different responses to it. I always thought that was very interesting. Listening to people talk about, pick a topic and people will always disagree at some level, it seems, right?
Yeah,
but there's some people you can't satisfy with the 12-inch dildo.
Wow, I kind of wouldn't mind meeting her actually.
Wow, where'd that come
She sounds like an info.
Well, PvP, that'd be one of those you go down on her and be like, hello, 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 hello.
Oh God.
Echo.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe not. I changed my mind.
Exploratory crevice.
Oh,
And LDG's just like, I'm not listening to this shit. I'm not listening to this.
Oh my God. Oh man. Oh. Yeah. JP says, yeah, Big Beard, I was in the same boat as you. It was if my younger self met me today, I would have to kick my own ass.
Oh yeah, it's that old expression. If I only knew then what I know now.
Yeah. Yeah, if I only
And it's the one thing humans can solve. That's solvable.
What's that?
What's that?
We are
about?
not going into your time
by learning from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
Trouble is when you're young.
If I leave all my experience to the next person, they can learn from my mistakes and not make the same mistakes I made. That way, hence avoiding the whole "what if I knew then?" because you were told. You did know then.
Unfortunately, when you tell them
when you're a
they're
teenager,
kids,
you don't listen. You don't
it's
listen
stupid.
to advice. You think
That's true.
everybody around you that's like over 20, 25 are like idiots. Right? Basically, that's what young people, teenagers, they think they know it all, and that's the problem, right? Because they don't know it all. They don't know anything, but they think they do.
Well, PvP, you and I, and I'm sure all of us can attest to this. At one time, we thought we were Supermen, and then we learned, maybe we're more Clark Kent and less Superman. Yeah, exactly.
That's one of the good things about aging is you actually learn a few things along the way. You actually learn that maybe when you were younger, a lot of your ideas were really stupid. So
unfortunately, some of
wisdom
those
can
lessons
come.
come at the speed
What's
of Ford Escape hitting you.
Right. Exactly. And I've actually driven as a passenger in a Ford Escape, so I know.
So
scary shit. Yeah.
You wanted to escape from the escape?
Escape from the escape. Yes. I'm glad I did.
That seems like a really bad name for a passenger vehicle, actually, come to think of it.
It's even scarier if you're the passenger in the damn car or truck. Whatever it is.
Yeah, they're freaking they're SUV-ish type things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
They're hideous, and being Fords. They're not safe. They're not reliable. The only thing they're basically good for is hitting people in parking lots.
Yeah. Or making it look impressive, I guess, until you start driving it. It's just like a standalone vehicle. It's just like, oh, if you just leave it here, I don't want to drive it. Okay, so just let it stand out. Yeah, it's right there. Let's see. Epic Beard. Okay, he says, I'm still amazed on how people remember specific episodes like in Trek. I've seen them, but maybe only once per episode. No way I'd watch them over and over. Okay. JP says it has nothing to do with what I know then. I would come back and kick my nerd ass now. And then Jap, after dark says, yes, learning from mistakes and not to judge someone till you know what's going on. Instead, people do snap judgments about people behavior. That's very true.
Very true.
JP says not as a bad name as Nova. Oh, okay. And Cap also says, I watch Trek TOS over and over. Never get bored. Well, I never get bored either, Gap. But I do say anything after Enterprise. That's just me.
TOS is my go-to series
yeah.
for sure. Oh, I can watch some of those, like the best ones, like Mirror Mirror or Doomsday Machine, or I can watch those. I've probably seen them, I don't know, 15, 20 times over the years. And I could watch them another 100 times and they'd still be good because they're just perfectly constructed. There's not one scene that isn't, fun, right? So it's just good from beginning to end. Yeah.
I can pick out one specific episode for you, PvP. I can pick out one specific episode for you. I could watch iMud 100 times back to back and still laugh at it and still have fun with it, with the androids.
Oh my
God.
Must be one of these.
It is so much fun.
It's good, but it's not a favorite. I don't know. I must be one of these rare, TOS fans that I never really fell in love with the whole Harvey Mudd thing. Like a lot of people seem to adore him as a character, right? And I just always found him kind of annoying, to be honest.
Well, he must have been annoying enough.
Sort of forgettable.
But he wasn't forgettable enough because he appeared in, the animated series. So,
well, that's it. He actually got 3 episodes.
A few other things after that. So, yeah.
Because he was cheap. He was a cheap actor. He'd come on and do it for almost free.
Yeah,
I thought the first.
Cardell. Yeah.
I thought the
hey,
first.
Cam. Hey, how you doing, Cam?
Hey, Cam.
Hey, Cam.
And Gap said, yeah, a Doomsday Machine is his. Epic Beard said, mirror, mirror on the walls. The only mirror, mirror I remember. Gap said, LDG, the Merry Maid. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. You're the Merry Maid?
I'm folding clothes.
That's what it was. Yeah. Gap says, mirror, mirror. And hey, Cam. All right, we're caught up again. Hey.
Better the Merry Maid than Mega Maid.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Especially when she goes from suck to blow.
I thought that was Rosie the Riveter's job in Jetsons.
I need a Rosie.
You need a Rosie. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Hey, Gap. Yep, Gap after dark. Hi, Gap. Good to see you. Yep.
It is a good time to mention. Still doing the face reveal for the $50 until the end of the show.
Cool.
The link for Pops Gives and Go is pinned to the top.
Yes, and if you want to see my reveal again, you're going to have to pay $5 to see me again. I'm not going to show myself till July 5th, so pony up the bucks, people.
And if you want me to turn off my camera, $100.
$100, or you go get some maid uniform.
That's a good one.
Or we could just torture him with.
If you get $100 like right away, I'm gonna freaking crack up.
Oh, brother.
Or Gorilla could torture him with the ping pongs thing and the kid and whatever. Oh my gosh. thing is so psychotic. The kid in the ping pong balls. Jeez, Spaceballs. I get that
Spaceballs.
reference. Spaceballs. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Gab says, I thought you had a flashlight. Oh, flashlight, LVG. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Hey JPs. That was Cam Cam. Please somebody donate $100. That's what Gab says. And he says greets to me. Okay.
Yeah, we need to get some rich people in the chat here. Like, come on, guys. Where are all these rich folks
Yeah,
on
come on.
Saturday? You know,
I'm poor. I'm on a fixed budget. I can't.
that's
Yeah.
my problem. My
I
budget's
would
so
donate
fixed.
money if I could. Yeah.
My budget's so
Unfortunately, there's
fixed.
not
It's
$100
basically neutered.
between
You know.
us.
Yeah, I bet if we threw all four of us, we'd probably. or all
Between the
6
six of us, there isn't $100.
Yeah, we could probably throw
Yeah.
that together. Yeah.
Yeah, the budget's pretty tight for the next week here. Once again,
Uh,
until payday.
Yeah. Like
Living
us.
living check to check, basically.
Hey, Cam.
Cheap life.
Hey, Captain Fandom Nerd. So, are you going to be able to make our stream on July 5th? I was going to say, Germ, you can also put up the pop donation page on there too, if you want, on Wednesday, and we can get Pop's, some help. I hope during that stream as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and Fandom, are you going to come by on Wednesday on the 5th? It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go as long as we can. I'm a night owl, so who gives a shit? I'm going to do it as long as I can. So whenever it gets in, whoever gets in, it's going to be fun. It will be. Yeah.
I'll try to stop by. Yeah.
Awesome. And
Watching the movies are not required.
Yeah, watching the movies is not required. You can BS about all you want, and we'll have a lively discussion. That's what it's going to be. But it'll be fun.
So
I don't trust anybody's opinion. So
I can bitch about the movie. See, that's sort of my issue with the movies. There is, I don't want to fucking have to read the damn movie.
No,
so it's already. It's already have strikes against it for that. Well, I've only seen 12 minutes of it.
Yeah.
You could only take 12 minutes, Gorilla.
Yeah, that's your tolerance.
Well, how would you like
minutes of German?
German
is not an inviting language.
Well,
so didn't they not have subtitles at least?
Yeah, they did.
Not where I was watching it.
Well, I watched it in a movie theater, so I don't blame you, Gorilla. I saw it in the movie theater and had subtitles. So, okay. Gab says my budget is nurtured. Also, nurtured. I like that. That's a cool word. Cam says hi, Cap. Cam says, well, I gotta go to the pharmacy. Take it easy, guys. And okay, Cam. Well, I hope you come back.
Cam. Thanks for stopping by.
Well,
Absolutely.
You know what my budget is?
What's
Budget
that?
is, hey, bitch, we want money or else we'll come break your legs. Okay, that's the next bill being paid.
I don't think that's going to work. That might actually drive some people out of the chat.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's my budget. As soon as you get the week break legs, it's up. I better pay that bill.
Well, you're definitely thinking like a gorilla now.
Oh, yes, he is. Silverback.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Well, I can always switch my avatar here.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you
Uh-oh.
could. Uh-oh.
I've only known you by this avatar, gorilla. You have
Yeah.
another
Yeah, I got that one.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one before. That one's good, too.
That's the first time I've seen that. Wow.
I'm actually surprised YouTube didn't hit me with a strike when I had my thumbnails as that.
Oh.
Or hit me
man.
with anything.
You can barely tell what it is.
They
Yeah,
probably
you can
just...
barely-
Yeah,
can barely
they probably
see it.
thought you were just scratching your forehead or something.
On the thumbnails?
Yeah.
When I said defend this?
Are you eating a
Oh,
pizza
so
or something?
funny.
I don't know what's that. I don't know what's in it saying that was a.
It looks like either, I don't know, a pizza or a very, very rank popsicle, perhaps. I don't know.
Probably
Well, I
that
think it's supposed
refuse
to.
that.
I think it's
North-
supposed to look like a
Oh,
piece of bacon.
no.
Bacon, that could be it. Yeah.
I think that's what it's supposed to look like, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks a little.
And I don't know which part Gap's laughing at.
And out previously during heart attack discussions. I wish I had money. Here's 20 Bob how I can. Yeah, I'm sorry, Beard. I know I went out there for a minute. Gap After Dark is still laughing and crying. Understand, Beard. Yes, we all understand, Beard. Yeah, we do. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, it looks like LDG disappeared into another portal. Ah! Okay.
That's usually Greek to celebrate.
Celebrate good times tonight.
Come on. Celebrate. Come on now.
Yeah, I gotta say, I just found this in the tackle box I bought from a rummage sale not too long ago. Ain't that the most adorable little crescent wrench? Ain't that thing adorable?
the
Wow.
hell?
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That
Did
is
you get
good.
that off of a Bob the Builder or something?
I found
Bob
it in
the
the tackle
Builder.
box I bought it at a rummage sale.
That actually
Yeah.
looks. That's actually functional too. It looks like a real
It
little
is
wrench, right?
functional. Yeah,
So
it's
you
a
could
really
like.
small fit.
That's awesome. You could actually, tighten tiny little bolts with that.
Yeah,
Man, ain't
you
it so adorable?
That's great. And you could just like carry it in your pocket too. Like it could come in very handy in an emergency. It's like,
Oh yeah.
you're out one day and all of a sudden there's a bolt that needs to be tightened. It's like you're there. You're ready
Yeah.
to go.
If the Smurfs need some car repair help, you got
Exactly. Exactly.
It's Bob the
Oh,
Builder.
God.
Whee! Yeah, that looks like a Bob the Builder wrench. Oh my god. Woo! But it is functional. That's interesting. Okay.
In multiple techniques.
Yeah, right. Well, you could stick it in the X's exploratory crevice.
Who says it was exploratory?
Yeah, I'm not going to say the other word and put down the stream. I'm not going to have that happen. No, dumb YouTube, no. Okay.
Hey, this was mine. I didn't even. It apparently came with the tackle box. This is the only one. Unless you count the small 10 millimeters regular ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen a crescent wrench this freaking small.
No,
That is
neither
pretty
have we.
impressive, I
Yeah,
gotta say.
that's impressive. Yeah, we've never seen that ourselves. So yeah.
This looks like it's shorts material. Oh, look at the cute little adorable crescent wrench. Oh, the cute little adorable crescent wrench.
Hey guys,
that
check
has
out.
to be a toy or something.
I just posted a YouTube thing in the private chat. We're talking about repairing stuff with wrenches. You might get a kick out of this one. It's pretty funny.
But do they got a cute little adorable crescent wrench also?
Well, it's a old Monty Python skit called Bicycle Repairman, and it kind of has a sci-fi element.
Oh god.
If you watch it, it's pretty hilarious. It's only like about
3
under
minutes.
4 minutes. It's pretty short, but it's pretty funny.
You prefer cute wrenches, but the wrench is still something I can't really tell what it is.
Yeah, there's what Epic Beard says.
Oh.
He prefers cute wenches, but the wrench is still, yeah. Well, who doesn't prefer a cute wench?
I'm still looking for one. I probably need to put on my pirate eye patch though before I can find it. Right.
Well, PvP, I wish you a swift journey to find one.
Well,
Yeah.
it's been too long a journey actually, but
There's a good supply
I'm not
of
really
them,
looking that
but
serious.
it's illegal
I guess,
to
so.
import.
I need
There's
to put
a
more time into it. I suppose.
Great supply. It just costs money, and dear God, I hate the fucking immigration system in this country.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I was gonna say PvP. You remember that song by Tom T-Bone Steak's Existential Blues? You can say, "All you want quest, Walkman do da do da do da do da."
I do not remember that song.
Oh, it's a great song.
Oh, who's that by?
Tom T-Bone Steak's, and
I have not
he's a
heard of him
comedian.
either.
Yeah, he's a comedian from the '80s. He was on Dr. Demento's show, and he did this great song called "Existential Blues." And one of the first things he says is, "I am on a quest, Walkman, do da do da do da," and he discovers Wizard of Oz and the Wizard, and oh my god, it's freaking insane. But it's a
Okay.
great song. It's a funny parody.
I don't suppose you can post it in the private. It's probably not on YouTube, I'm guessing.
You know what I'll do is I'll post it on, because I want to run it by some people on Wednesday.
Okay.
And so I'll post it then.
Sure.
I have the video downloaded and I'll put it in the private.
Oh,
chat
that'd be
for us
great.
on Wednesday. Yeah, so
Perfect.
you can check it out.
Perfect. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like as you get older, you realize, you've learned about thousands of things and discovered thousands of cool things, music, movies, TV, whatever, books.
Sure.
And it's like, and then you realize there's thousands of cool things you still haven't got around to discovering or even heard of. And it's like, it gets a bit daunting, right? It's like, hey, can I please live 300 years so I have time to check all this shit out? Because I know I'll never have time to get around to all of it. So
I told my wife the other day, I said, Suzanne, I said, you know what my mind's like? She says, yeah, it's the warehouse from Area 51 and the Indiana Jones films. I'm like, yes, exactly.
Yeah, like the end of the first indie movie. That's my mind too. It's like this vast warehouse of all kinds of crazy weird shit.
Or like the forgettable Indie 4. Yeah, with the Russians. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man. It was
boy.
so funny. The first time I saw that film, I didn't put two and two together until I said, "Oh, wait a second, that's the same warehouse at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark." And I said,
"Yeah,
that's Area 51."
That was probably one of the best things in the damn fourth movie. Really, was the ending there with the warehouse. Like,
absolutely. Oh my god. So
I still think there was a good movie in Indy 4 if they'd only cut the fat out of the script and if they had someone that would really edit ruthlessly and cut a lot of those scenes down, in length, there could have been a decent movie there at its core, but it just needed a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Take half an hour out of the movie, redo the special effects. Yeah, would have been decent. Get
rid of that stupid refrigerator scene. That totally took me out of the movie permanently when
then you're gonna really hate the first 5 minutes of Dial of Destiny.
What, is it in a refrigerator again?
No. I agree with Gorilla on this one. I have to, because one of the bombs from an American bomber drops into the middle of this mini warehouse, I guess you could call it. And the Germans are there, and then the bomb goes off and blows up, and it should have killed Indy instantly. But no, he survived it with a whiplash and goes backwards after the thing blew up.
Hey, don't forget about the rope.
Oh, and the rope. Yeah, he was He was hanging by a rope, being strangled, and still survived.
And dropped 2 stories.
Yeah.
So that didn't take you out of the movie, Mikey? Like, I'm a bit amazed.
No, because it didn't take me out, because I have to expect the craziness of it. It didn't take me out of it at all. No, I know it was stupid.
I would have walked out right then and there.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to go soon, guys, because I just got a message. Anti-Derivative Jill has joined her live watch party room on Cosme. By the way, if anybody, later wants to, we'll probably be on for at least 3 hours. We usually are. So if somebody wants to check out Jill's Cosme room, I'm sure everybody would be, most welcome because you know what a gracious host Jill is. So,
Yeah, she's wonderful.
yeah, Jill's awesome. She's probably one of the nicest people I've ever met online. I can honestly say that for sure. Anyway, damn, I guess I probably should go because I probably shouldn't keep Jill waiting too long. Anyway, though, God, it's been fun, guys, hanging out again as usual.
Yeah.
Well, we love hanging with you, PvP. It's always a pleasure.
Well, the feeling's mutual for sure, Mikey. And I just wish somebody, get somebody rich showing up in the chat and donating $100 or something. Damn.
Yeah, do something.
I keep hoping, it's like, damn.
Yeah, no.
But, yeah. Anyway,
until my new card comes in.
What's that?
I'm broke till my new card comes in.
Your new car?
Yeah,
card.
Oh, card. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I had to switch banks for my loan for my car.
Oh my God, that sounds pretty serious, man. It's like,
that's very serious.
They forced you to close your other account?
No, I'm just gonna move. I'm just moving to that bank, just make everything a lot easier.
So your old bank was kind of being a pain in the ass. It sounds like that.
No, this one here gave me a better interest rate.
Oh, well, that's good then. Yeah.
And they actually worked with me, and they even flat out said, "Come back in a couple months, we'll refinance. We'll be able to cut your interest rate in half."
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we had.
So they actually had good customer service. I'm actually shocked.
Wow.
I didn't know that existed anymore.
Well, it's a credit union, so
yeah. Credit unions are far better than the Chase, Bank of America, and
credit unions can be pretty good for sure. Anyway, how's you've got the car? I guess the new car, their Gorilla, and it's running well.
Yeah, it's running.
That's good. Well, at least you found one quickly.
It's a Chrysler. It runs. It doesn't run well.
Well, the only problem is I got to figure out what's wrong with the air conditioning.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, well, you don't have hot days in Minnesota, do you? You're up north. I didn't think you really had hot days up there.
It's boiling right now. It's 60 degrees. It's boiling.
60?
It's boiling.
Boiling. Okay.
We're at 81 right now.
Oh, 81. Okay.
Oh, it was horribly hot here yesterday too when I drove home from work.
Oh man.
I felt like the Wicked Witch in that scene where she's screaming that she's melting, right? Because that's what I felt like.
I'm melting.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
What a world! What a world!
Well, the thing is, everybody thinks the northern part of North America is cold all the time, but damn it, we're not. Like we can get well over 100 degrees at some days here, where I am in Canada. So.
Yeah, are you kidding? My parents think I live in a freezer. I'm like, no, I don't live in a freezer. It gets warm up here.
You mean you haven't told them about you not living in the igloo yet?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. Oh, I just got a message from Jill. She needs a few more minutes herself, so that's good.
Yay! Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of myths about Canada. It's like we're cold all the time. We love everybody loves maple syrup. It's like all that kind of shit, right?
Hey! So, freaking what? Jason was talking about that you guys got maple flavored potato chips. You got maple. What was that other thing you said you had maple flavor of? So
that must be Eastern Canada because we don't have maple chips out here. Actually,
we have maple chips.
Maple chips.
Ontario
sell maple chips in Washington, so I guarantee they sell them up in Vancouver.
I've never seen them here where I am, so I guess it depends your location, basically.
Gorilla.
Well, there's so much maple stuff on the shelves that it gets overlooked.
Gorilla, if you tried our maple syrup flavored sausages and the maple flavored syrup bacon, you'd think differently. I mean, you would really enjoy.
You have that down here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you've had them, yeah, they're good.
Only ours was Vermont maple.
Oh well, either one. We never like to compete with Vermont, so whatever. If you want pure, unadulterated, non-preservative maple syrup. You'll get it up here. You won't get that in the United States. I know because I've had that kind of syrup. I've had the Vermont. I've had it all. So
Yeah, I guess Canada, we produce like 75% of the maple syrup in the world or something. It's like a
oh
huge
yeah,
amount.
if they didn't have our maple syrup, they'd die. That people would be like, "Oh my God, no maple syrup for my pancakes! Oh shit!"
It is nice on pancakes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, and on French toast too. Ugh.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
God, it's on anything that's cooked, any toast that's cooked.
Haven't had
Yeah,
that in a while.
I've had syrup even and butter on regular toast. You know, like you would take from a toaster.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
That
did that
sounds
when I was
exotic.
trying to survive. Yeah, it was great though. It
Hmm.
was wonderful food.
Geez, I never thought about
Uh,
that.
yeah, Epic Beard says he lives in Lower Canada, also known as Michigan. Maple syrup, yes. Ketchup chips, hell no. LOL. He says ketchup chips. Well, we had ketchup chips up here.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
true. We
got
had.
ketchup chips here. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have what's it? There's bacon and sour cream or something chips too. I see sometimes, which are really really good actually.
Well, we were telling Germ before you came here. We were telling them earlier. Oh no, you were here. We were talking about kettle chips, and my wife had bought us some salt and pepper kettle chips, not
Okay.
the baked ones, the kettle style.
Yeah, those are like different. They're if last time haven't had them in years, but they're like much crunchier. They're like much harder chips if I remember
A
correctly.
They're
little
loaded
bit,
with
yeah.
sugar.
Yeah, but my doctor, well, I don't have a doctor now, but like the doctor I had before when I was diagnosed with the diabetes, said that kettle chips were suffice, just in a smaller portion, not like, it's like anything. You got to moderate. That's what he said. I said,
Hmm.
moderation is the key. And he said,
Yeah.
yep, I totally agree with you. And I said, I wish more doctors were that open minded and went by that philosophy is that moderation is the key. So,
Yeah.
you'd have less heart attacks that way and less strokes, I guarantee. You know.
Yeah, well, it's like why I generally try and I stay away usually from eating a lot of meat.
Right.
Well, one reason it's so damned expensive, I can't afford to eat it that often, but it's just also probably more, bad for your health, if you eat too much of the stuff. So,
Well, fast food is definitely bad for you, and I
oh,
did a lot of that growing up. And my mother, it's so funny. My mother thinks that Suzanne and I do like a fast food place like every other week, and I'm like, no, mother, we don't. We go out one time, twice if we're lucky because we're on a fixed budget, and we eat more. Uh, I don't know what's a better word for like more efficiently and moderate our food intake. Yeah, we splurge every once in a while, but we don't go crazy. It's like not like we have a tub of ice cream in the freezer or some shit. You know, I
thing
mean,
is,
come on.
fast food's so bloody expensive now too for what you
Oh
get.
yeah, it's not even affordable anymore.
Oh, it's
I
Hmm.
don't even like
ridiculous.
going to McDonald's anymore because they've raised the prices on all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I think their Big Mac is like $8 or something
Oh
here now.
yeah, no, that's
It's like
insane. I'm paying like
it's
twenty five
nuts.
dollars for two Big Mac meals or some shit. I'm like,
And the
come
And
on, are
thing
you
no,
is,
serious?
yeah.
and
Oh, it's
notice
yeah,
like Burger
crazy.
King got rid of that when they say it's 100% Angus beef. They got rid of that.
They did. And
Yeah,
Epic Beard
most
is
of it
absolutely,
wasn't
yeah,
Angus beef. It was they had the Angus burger,
yeah, the Angus
which they
burger.
discontinued.
Yeah. And Epic Beard is absolutely right. Processed foods are not food, it's poison. Absolutely agree with you, Epic.
Yeah, processed stuff can be really bad. Yeah, definitely.
Well, that was part of the reason I got my diabetes too in the first place. My doctor was candid, he was honest, and he said, well, you ate all this processed food when you were down in the States? I said, yeah. He said, well, there you go. That's part of your reason you got type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, just try and change a healthier diet, like lots of veggies and that kind of stuff, right?
Well,
Yeah,
and exercise helps too. That's
yeah,
Yeah,
what my
I'm going to
don't
catch.
go overboard
mother
on the veggies. That makes you anemic.
saying,
well, no, but I'm just
and
saying,
or
as
my
a part
father
of your
actually
diet,
says. He says
veggies
keep
can be
doing some
very
exercise
healthy, right?
every once in a while just to get some exercise.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah,
I just find
yeah.
it's not
We
just the
eat we eat
cost of fast
raw
food.
vegetables here. Well, we wash and then we eat them, but yeah. So
Right. Yeah, well, you got to be careful
Yeah.
because I remember when they had the whole E. coli or
Yeah, the
whatever
cost
thing
is
with the
ridiculous.
lettuce a couple
Yeah.
years ago. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people getting sick. Like shit, man. You know.
Yeah,
So
Oh
no,
you got to
yeah.
be careful.
a lot of people don't realize
Well, there was
it has always been wash your fruits and vegetables, not
Oh
just
yeah.
with water.
yes.
Tablespoon of bleach per gallon.
Yeah, well, that's because when the Mexicans are out picking it, do you really think they walk all the way back to a bathroom and wash their hands after they've done taking a shit? They
Nope.
probably take a shit right out in the middle of the field.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh yeah, some must do that. Deej has
Yeah.
confirmed that on several occasions. He's done all
Well,
but
there-
film it.
Yeah, who was that one guy? Oh yeah, Chills. Chills was the first one to introduce us to Burger King foot lettuce. You guys remember that on YouTube?
What?
Yeah,
Foot
Burger
lettuce?
King foot lettuce. Yeah,
They play hacky sack with the head of lettuce, don't they?
with a head of lettuce. Yeah,
Oh God.
I was like, what? Really? Lettuce? And this is the very shit that you're put on top of the Whoppers and all that crap. I'm like, oh man, are you serious?
Hey, I've heard horror stories there that I'm pretty sure Germ does not want me saying on his channel.
Oh, I've seen those horror stories. Whatever
yeah, he's seen
they
'em.
do in the field
yeah.
isn't half as bad as what they do in the restaurant.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, down there, just south, about 45 miles south, they actually shut that McDonald's down because the health inspector caught the employees pissing in the pickle bucket.
Oh God.
Yeah,
That's sick.
yeah, Epic. Yeah, he said you don't want to know how poisonous the sprays on the vegetables that they put on them, to keep the lice off and all those bugs and, bug free. Some of it doesn't wash off. That's true.
That's
But
why you're
what I
supposed to put
found,
chlorine bleach into water.
yeah, well, there's that. Or you can just use a little bit of lukewarm water, just to kind of, not burn it, but just kind of lukewarm water with maybe just a tad of bleach, not even bleach, just like, maybe you know what? I've used a thing of lukewarm water with rubbing alcohol, and that helps. That really does get rid of a lot of germy, and it actually preserves the vegetables in the fridge when you keep them cold. So, yeah, I've done that before.
The rubbing alcohol doesn't poison you at all. Like it's not kind of.
No,
Was
no,
never
because
my
he was
drink of
at.
It
choice. I
gives
gotta
it a
say.
nice
No, we use it.
flavor, a
Yeah,
burning flavor to it.
maybe. No, it's used very well. It's like you said, use bleach. Well, it's kind of in a way you can use it just very small portion, not even like relevant, but enough to keep it preserved.
We're talking
the-
just
the vegetable.
minuscule amount. Okay.
Oh, minuscule, very small at
Yeah.
most. Yeah, and maybe even a dash. I go that so far as to say a dash of it. Like a little sprinkle or something. Not even like
Okay.
a whole bunch. Yeah. Right.
Mm.
Just make sure you don't do both the chlorine bleach and the alcohol. That can
And
be
the
a
other.
little bit,
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
How about
no.
I guess bourbon wouldn't that wouldn't work. I guess that's not the type of alcohol
Well,
you need. Right?
bourbon is okay. Alcohol, I mean, if you want to get drunk on your carrots or something, I wouldn't be against that. If you throw it
Okay.
in your tomato juice or something. Jeez.
Just put that on instead of the salad dressing. There you go. You're all set.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, that's not as weird as that's not as weird as when I threw barbecue sauce on my Caesar salad.
Well, how was that? That sounds
was good.
interesting.
That
It
was
was
good,
good?
actually. Yes, it was.
Sounds
I
all
threw
right then.
HP barbecue sauce. My wife is watching me. Like I told you, we went to this T-bone place the first time, and she's watching me throw barbecue sauce on my Caesar salad. She thought it was weird. I'm like, honey, I put weird food combinations and weird drink combinations together. And she says, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, she never tried that before. And I said, yeah, if you throw on a little barbecue sauce, it's not so bad. It's actually pretty good. So.
Yeah, well, sometimes you
any
run out of
salad is pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's
And
why
anything
they
you
serve
throw on
salad with food, because
Yeah.
All this is there is to take up time for them to cook the steak.
Right.
It's not there to nourish you. It's just there to distract you.
It's just to distract you. That's true.
And that's why they have salad at where you go to one of those all-you-can-eat places.
The salad bars.
Yeah,
They're really
it's
hard
like
to. Yeah.
they're praying you fill up on the salad and you don't eat all the meat and all the other stuff. Right?
Yeah, see, that's where they hated me because I always skipped the salad bar.
You can't fill up on the salad bar. You can sit there and take the whole freaking tub of the salad. You're still going to be just as hungry.
Yeah.
There's no nutrients in any of that. So you shove all that in your mouth. You still don't got any protein. You don't got any carbs.
Yeah.
You still need to go back and grab 2 or 3 steaks.
Well, you know what I think is cool about the place we eat here? It's called the Mandarin. It's a really nice Asian buffet restaurant. What they put in there is mostly roast beef and garlic toast and mashed potatoes and different kinds of soup that are not, they're more like Canadian, soup kind of things like that. And then of course they have their normal Asian, foods, chow mein and so forth. And if you eat the Canadian, beef they use for the roast beef and the mashed potatoes and the garlic toast, you're ignoring the rest of their stuff. And that's what they want. They don't want their sweet and sour pork to be gone or their chicken poppers, which are sweet and sour, or all that other stuff gone. So, yeah, they do the same thing up here with us. So, at the Mandarin, yeah.
Well, the Chinese place we used to have it when the town I worked in there. As soon as I walk in, they go in back and just start making fresh stuff of what I normally eat.
Yeah. Well, what was your...
I still got to travel 45 miles now to get good crab rangoon.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite? Is crab rangoon?
Oh, I love crab rangoon, but I'm very picky on it.
You see, now I'm very picky about one kind of salad is coleslaw. I am a coleslaw. I like to consider myself a coleslaw connoisseur, and I really am picky. And I mean, at one time, and this is really pathetic, at one time, KFC had a fantastic coleslaw. And I was like, and it was made fresh daily every day, and I made sure that I got it as soon as they opened up in the mornings or in the afternoon to have the fresh coleslaw they made. And they didn't do that anymore. And they don't have that up here in Canada anymore either.
Well, you can make your own real easy.
Well, my wife makes it. My wife can make homemade coleslaw, Gorilla.
Yeah.
She's multi-talented. She can make a lot of great meals. And I told her, I said, honey, do you know how to make coleslaw? She says, absolutely, Mikey. She says, I can make anything. And I said, okay. And I took her up on that. Well, I wasn't disappointed. So
yeah. Well, I gotta figure out how to make pork wontons.
Pork wontons? That's not that hard.
No, but they're not going to be nearly as good as the.
What you have to do is to find the right kind of pork, and find something to seal it. You find the what do they call that, Germ? The stuff on the wontons used to seal it?
I don't know.
Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, no. There's only one place I found that made the best pork wontons. They were absolutely delicious. But then he closed down.
Cool. Oh no! Oh, it moved. Yeah, so you couldn't ask him for his recipe.
I tried getting it from him. I tried.
Okay.
You think with enough business I do with that place, he'd give me the recipe before he closed down?
Yeah, damn it. He should have gave you the recipe, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you doing, LDG?
How you doing, LDG?
Oh, he must be on the phone or something.
Yeah, he's talking to somebody.
I'm muted. There we go. No, I'm not. I'm talking to you. I just finished what I was working on earlier, so
Oh, fantastic!
I'm okay. I'm doing good.
You're just looking like Are they gonna shut up yet?
No, you guys are. You guys are fine. I'm just listening to you while I'm working. See, it's just I got shit I'm working on. So
Oh my god!
God.
I can't believe
I
you said that,
I heard
Gorilla.
most of what you said, and
Oh man!
you guys are doing great. Guys,
Great.
anybody donate yet?
No,
No.
we're still
Sadly,
trying to,
no.
Looks like it.
no, we're trying to get Germ's reveal.
We need
You
some
know?
of those big, rich YouTube channels to pop on here, but I guess we're too tiny for those guys to pop.
Well, we tried that one time with Elon
We're guessing
Musk,
that.
but he's too busy
You
challenging
mean
Mark
Elon,
Zuckerberg
Elon
to-
didn't have the time to show up?
I
Damn.
tweeted Elon. Hey,
Yeah, but he's too busy getting into a cage match
Whoa.
with freaking Zuckerberg.
what the?
Now that would be a fundraiser.
And Italy offered the Colosseum. Roma actually offered the Colosseum for the cage match.
Oh God, that would be hilarious. Actually,
Have gladiator style match inside the Colosseum.
no cage matches. I remember back at I was never a big wrestling fan, but my best friend back in the late '80s was. So after a long week at college, being bored to death and cramming everything in my brain that I had to memorize, I'd head out to this place for a weekend barbecue, and on a Friday night we'd put the wrestling on the TV and watch like 90 minutes of all that crazy late 80s stuff with like Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior and all that shit. And I actually kind of started to enjoy it after a while, which was kind of weird because I never thought I would. But yeah, wrestling was pretty good back in those days. Okay, I'm going off on a side tangent again. Shit, I do that all the time. Sorry, guys.
You're okay.
Yeah, perfectly fine to talk 80s wrestling.
It was the best era, I think, for wrestling. It kind of went downhill after that, but
Yeah,
I never pay attention to it now.
Your Canadian Bret Hart
Yep.
really couldn't carry the business.
Yeah, that was Bret Hart, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
A
he
good
took what
Alberta
Hulk
boy, I
Hogan
guess.
built, and he sort of tanked it by having zero personality.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
are you guys sub? I'm sorry, real quick. Are you guys sub to Momo Pray 5? Are you monitoring if Bird does another short?
No.
No.
I shouldn't
Yeah,
be
he's,
doing any alerts.
Yeah, he should be doing similar. He did some yesterday. I missed it. I didn't get the notifications for some reason. But he's streaming from Momo Pray 5 channel
Why is he doing it there instead of?
because his mother's cell phone is automatically connected to do that, and he's he's so out of it he can't. He's just using the default on Momo Pray's phone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I guess Bird's having some hard times now. It sounds like I haven't heard any details, but
He's been in the hospital for a few days.
He's
now.
been in the hospital for a few
Yeah.
days now, and
Oh jeez.
like I said, if you want to see his shorts, they're on MomoPray5.com, Momo Pray 5 channel.
can you post that in the private chat? So do you have a
Yeah,
link
give me
or
a second.
something?
One
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I remember reading something about he had to go to the hospital, but I didn't see any details, on it. So
And I
Yeah,
heard that he
so
wasn't doing well too. I heard that.
So the
Yeah.
last thing I remember him being in the underground, and his last words was "LDG is right," and then after that, he just something happened. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
it's your fault. Your
Yeah.
fault.
Damn
He
it.
agreed with me on something we were talking about. That was the last conversation I had a Bird with, was him agreeing with me, and then all of a sudden, all the shit breaks loose the next day.
So it's all your fault there. You made Bird say you were right, and that was so
no.
agonizing and traumatizing. It put him in the hospital.
Just do a short for that.
Uh-huh.
You or me,
Sure.
the Bird.
Me, I should do a short. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
you do it short.
Bird's doing all right. My fault. It's all my
That's
fault.
right. It's all your fault. Epic Beard said, "Wish I could
All right.
go live. Not enough bandwidth. Crop duster guy here is also an air show pilot. Just saw him fly over. Sometimes he does tricks after dusting fields. Ah, we were just talking about it. Oh, thank
There's
you.
the
Bill.
link in private and public.
Link, okay. Cool.
Oh, why am I bringing my mouse?
oh geez, I just switched over and there's like images of Bird in the hospital here.
Yep.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Yeah.
He
that
gets
doesn't
3
doesn't look
shorts, and he's pretty drugged up.
Yeah, he
look
doesn't
good.
look
Yeah,
too good. No.
Yeah, gee, that's a bit scary.
Oh, how's Jill doing with her thing? PvP. She get it back?
Um, she put at 10:39 a.m. Her well, I guess that's my time, so that's like what 11 minutes ago or whatever. She says,
Yeah.
"I'll go get some coffee. Be right back."
All right. Hey,
Yeah,
Jeremy, you
Jill's
want
always getting
to
coffee.
play the shorts for the people?
Yeah. Do you want to play the shorts, Germ?
Yeah, it shouldn't
Here.
get hit.
Here, just a sec.
You got it.
Yeah, go ahead. And I'll put myself on mute so we can watch
Oh.
them.
Oh, he's just talking about he wants to do a log
It's
video.
this thing on my finger. It's my oxygen.
Yeah, okay. Your heart rate, your
What's my oxygen?
94.
Okay.
Your blood pressure is down to 112 over 85.
112.
112 over 85.
That's not right.
Uh,
Now I'm
That
ner-
is quite low.
I guess. Now I'm nervous
oh, stop.
about why the blood pressure's so low. Hello, world. It's me, Kapla. Hello, world. It's Berto Brave Kapla. I am making this short on Mama Bray's account after finishing an endoscopy, and yeah, I'm out of it. I'm out of it, guys. I guess the endoscopy went well, but I am really effed up. I don't know what went wrong, but I'm kind of out of it. I probably shouldn't be streaming right now, but hey, it's content.
He'll tell you.
Hello, world. It's Brutal Brave Hive. Kapla. I'm on heavy medication. I know not.
He'll tell you.
Hello, world. It's Brutal Brave
I
Hive.
think that's all 3 of them.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it.
Okay.
Oh,
Gosh.
one got 1K views.
Bird doesn't
Yeah,
sound
the
too good
first
there.
one.
I gotta admit, that's a little concerning. Gosh.
No, they got him on the good shit.
Yeah, it sounds like he's pretty drugged up there. Yeah.
Well, for endoscopy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he definitely received a overdose of morphine drip, for sure.
So did Bird mention what's wrong, like what happened, or not?
Not specifically.
Okay. Man, wow, it must be serious though for them to put him in the hospital. I'm guessing. Shit. Man, damn, Bert's got such a great channel too. Like don't watch it all the time, but I usually pop in for a little bit, once in a while. So like, shit, because he has some really good content. Damn.
Yeah.
I hope he's going to be okay soon.
I hope so too. It looks like he is keeping it pretty close to the vest.
Yeah.
As it were.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can respect that totally. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can too. Hey, Captain Fandom, have you? Have you come up with any ideas that we can raise some quick cash for Pop?
No.
Oh, I could afford that shot collar. I'm pretty sure I pissed a lot of you off enough for you guys to pay to shock me. But I couldn't afford the shot collars.
If I would known you would have had so much trouble getting it, I would have sent one to you over Amazon.
Oh, how much are they on Amazon?
$20.
Yeah, that's what
For
I
a
was.
dog collar?
Shock collar. Is that the one that comes with the button, or is that the one where if you bark, you get shocked?
Hold it.
It comes with a little remote that you just press it. You shock the little dog, or in this case, the 800-pound gorilla.
No, because all the ones I had were like they like feel the motion of your throat moving, and so as soon as they feel like the throat like you're about to talk and all that, it shocks you.
It's
Maybe
an
like-
anti-bark device.
Yeah,
I don't
my
think you
wife.
have to worry about that. You're not going to fit that shock collar on your neck. You got a little bit thicker neck than a chihuahua.
Actually, it would be very amusing to hear a gorilla bark like a dog, I must say.
No, what you want is
Something like that. Yeah, that'd be good.
You'll probably gag and die before that happens.
Oh my God, this is too good.
You'll be like, Rover, and die.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding, but seriously, no, but
I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes.
Whoa,
Uh,
arsehole. Yeah, right. No, my wife came up with a really funny suggestion. She said that one of us should do pole dancing, and we're trying to pole and dance around it for $100 donation.
there ain't no pole
just
strong
to
enough to
stop
hold me,
dancing.
I'll tell you.
Ah, damn it.
What is this,
All right,
gorilla?
here you go. That's what
Uh-oh.
you guys are wanting.
Oh Jesus.
Something was cool.
I love how the donkey's laughing at the dog's pain. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he knows that dog got out of that shock collar there,
That's
or out of the
hilarious.
collar. No, the best donkey video I've seen is someone sent me there. It's called
No
Why-
Mexican donkey videos.
Yeah, it's not that Tijuana donkey video, is it?
I think Jer knows exactly where I was going with that one.
Oh yeah, it was pretty obvious.
No, it's
Oh, man.
the video itself why you should never show your bare ass to a donkey. Let's just say the guy was getting chased around the fucking field.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Epic, listen to this, gorilla. Epic Beard said, I could pole dance and they would have to pay me to stop. Would that work? Now I need a pole. Yeah, Beard, if you can find a pole, we'll say, look, we'll have Epic Beard dance on a pole. For him to stop, you need to donate $100 or more to Pop's cause.
Well, there was some person that put up a pole dancing thing in their living room of an apartment building there, and the screws went through the freaking floor of that there, and the guy was wondering how to deal with it, so he hooked up a car battery to that pole.
Oh
Or
shit.
to those screws that were sticking up through his floor.
Oh
They stuck
God.
the screws up through his floor, so he fucking hooked a car battery up to it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of rude to screw things down into your neighbor's ceiling, I guess. Yeah.
No, it went through his floor. Like they put
went
the
through his
two,
floor.
they put four
Oh.
screws through his ceiling and up into the floor, so he'd be walking around, not paying attention, he'd step on those screws.
Oh shit.
So he hooked
Well,
up a car battery to it.
That's even ruder then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was ingenious though, hooking up a car battery. Yeah.
I don't know how bad. I don't know how bad that'll shock you with like those brass poles, but
Oh, I
Well,
can
it depends
imagine.
if she was all oiled up or what was going on there.
Yeah, what you should do is just throw on some suntan oil or some shit. And you just oh, I accidentally dripped some on this pole. You don't have to identify it, and then you hook up the car battery, and the guy will walk in and touch the pole. Oh,
No, what'll happen is she'll go to put on a show. She'll put both hands on the thing and wrap her legs around it, and it gets shocked the hell out of. About that point, you won't be able to let go.
Yeah, but you'd have to be careful, Gorilla, because you might set her in flames. She might burst into flames like.
Now my problem.
You would be nice. You'd set up alternating current.
Yeah, you can get away with it, sure.
Hey, they want to stick screws to random screws through my floor. Hey, I didn't know what those screws went to. Officer, I seen I had a couple screws. I wanted to see what happened if I hooked the car battery up to them.
So yeah, Epic Beard, the offer stands if you want to find a pole.
We promise we will not hook up a car battery to it.
Yeah, we won't do that.
No, not a car battery.
Or
Lawnmower
an electric
battery,
fence.
however.
Or an electric fence.
I've probably told you about my electric fence experience as a kid, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I remember.
Not a lot of fun, I tell you.
No.
Touching an electric fence is not a lot of fun.
No. No.
Yeah. Very shocking.
How far did you fly back when you got shocked?
Well, I was probably about 5 years old at the time when the neighbor with the cattle decided, fantastically to electrify his fence without telling my parents, of course. And kids, kids crawl on everything, right? And I was always crawling on the fence.
And you were
So
curious.
I walk up and I grab the fence and it's like zap. In my little kid brain, I probably flew back like 8 feet, but
Wow.
probably maybe 3 or 4 in reality, right?
All
Oh
right,
my God.
all right. Poll time. Who is at fault? The neighbor not notifying his neighbors. He electrified a fence that's on his property there to keep his cattle in, or the damn kids who didn't decide just to start crawling on another person's property and over their fence. Who's at
It's
fault?
the farmer's fault.
Well, the farmer
Let's
should have
go
told
with
my
the kid.
parents. Should have told my parents. Boy, my father went over right away though and had a nice talk with the guy. Maybe nice is the wrong word. Probably a very serious talk with the guy. It's like, hey, fucker, don't electrocute my kid.
No, you're perfectly fine. No need to worry.
Oh, I was fine, but thank God when you're young you bounce back from anything, right? But,
Yeah, minor shock.
yeah. No, it was a little more than minor. It was moderate shock, at least I'd say.
No, unless you're spasming, you're good.
I felt it.
It takes an extreme level of voltage.
Oh no, it's
any
fine.
real damage.
But let's face it. I mean, it's designed to dissuade 1,000-pound cattle or whatever from touching it. So I was like a little 90-pound kid or whatever. Like I got zapped real good.
And good evening, Yvette. Welcome to the show.
Hey, do they make solar
Hey guys,
powered?
guess who's here? Yvette. Yvette's in the chat. Hi,
We just
Yvette.
Hey, Yvette.
Yeah.
That's who we just said hey to.
Let's go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
That's
Solar powered
yeah.
what?
Hey, do they make solar powered? Before I forget this, do they make? How would I say it? Solar powered. Okay, not ice cubes, but you get the idea, right?
Solar powered ice tray.
Solar powered ice cubes that you would put in water, and it would heat up the water through solar energy. It wouldn't boil the water. I'm not looking to boil it, but it would make it not cold.
Like a solar powered cup.
Solar powered heaters in the shape of an ice cube.
Oh,
They just get
I'm sure
warm.
they
Would just get.
what was that, Germ?
They wouldn't be
Well, I'm
solar
sure they-
powered, but they have novelty ice cubes that'll do that.
Yeah,
But that'll heat up water.
Yes.
Yeah, just
How does that
chemical
work?
reaction.
No, did we lose somebody?
Chemical reaction.
Yeah, we just lost Gorilla for a minute.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm going to be putting the water on a person, so it can't be chemically enhanced.
It
don't
just burned
understand
a
what's.
little.
It's just burn a
Oh,
little.
there
Okay,
he
yeah.
is. Hi, Gorilla. Welcome back.
It won't
All
be
right, I was
dangerous.
just
It's not
curious.
dangerous or anything.
Yeah, Epic Beard says, well, I could dance with my magic pole, but nobody wants to see that, I'm sure.
If you hook up a car battery, we all would want to see that.
Yeah, I'd want to see
Yeah.
that myself. Yeah,
Especially if you have the varying current.
yeah, right.
You have to
AC
define
stuff.
what magic pole means, though, before I can agree to anything.
Oh,
Hey,
come on.
I guess if it's
I don't know if Gorilla
metal.
wants to go there.
What?
Well, he's talking about magic pole.
Maybe I
I'm
hope
like, I thought you
Gorilla
were going to
that
go
time.
there, Gorilla. I thought you were going to say something.
I'll bite my tongue because I'm pretty sure Drew got mad after the last time I opened my mouth.
As long as it doesn't involve a donkey and a girl doing a show together.
And don't forget, we have a proper Brit woman in the chat. So be nice to Yvette. We don't want to frighten her, and you know.
Oh, I'm always nice to Yvette. Yvette, there. We watch Twilight Zone together every Sunday.
That's cool.
If I'm not fishing,
yes,
and forget
that's
that there's Twilight Zone.
Yeah. And LDG Epic Beard said like a hand warmer shaped like an ice cube. Is that what you're looking
I'm trying
for?
to put something in a water that's. I have a 5-gallon water, 5 liters of water. I need to heat it up somehow slightly.
Microwave for 30 seconds.
No. It's not portable. It's like it's an outdoor. Okay, so what it is an outdoor shower, one of those cheap ones, and it holds water, and it's supposed to make it warmer than coming straight from the hose. So I was wondering if there was like things I could put in there and just leave them in there because the sun's going to heat it up a little bit. And that's what I was thinking that if they made solar powered ones that they just float and they just get warm and the sun heats them up.
Oh,
it just warm up the water.
Have you thought about LDG?
Yeah.
Have you thought about?
But it's already
using
a container thing, huh?
Yeah, but have you thought about using mirrors to to reflect the sun and maybe increase the temperature of the water just slightly?
Look, that's what it is. It's a solar. It has mirrors going in it, and it's supposed to make it warm. But there's no other thing to make it warmer.
How much
it's not electric. It's not. I just want freaking solar powered ice cubes that heat up.
Like you get a water
Is that so much to ask?
You can get water.
Where's the guy from Gremlins? I'm sure he made them.
I'm sure he did.
Solar powered.
Look at the private chat. Look at the private chat here.
Looking.
Oh, Gorilla's posting.
Yeah. I've seen. I know of those. Thank you. That's one thing.
Oh yeah, that's
one solution. I'm looking for something more portable than that.
More portable.
Yeah.
Like smaller. I don't know if I can fit that in the container.
Well, he says here hand warmers are basically iron fillings.
In the container.
Yeah. He says hand warmers are basically iron fillings. You could invent it. The oxidation creates the heat. That's what Epic Beard is saying. Iron fillings.
Maybe? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's part of a shower, so then the water is going to be drained into the machine and sprayed on people.
Right, but what you could do is you could build something that would shield. Use like an iron shield that can be heated up by those mirrors to heat the water and any ice cubes, anything.
Yeah. So basically, your normal thermos-like water heater with the directed heat onto it.
It can filter the heat. Yeah.
There should be plenty of portable water or small water heaters you can set up that's suitable for that.
Yeah, I just look at Gorilla's post, and I used to have something kind of like that, but it was very tiny,
Probably
like a little
smarter
3-inch.
than Peltzer from Gremlins.
It was like a little 3-inch thing you'd plug in to heat your tea up. But yeah, definitely not portable because you had to plug it in the wall.
That sandwich was awesome.
I just look up.
Now you figure it would be very simple to make, right? You just 3D print yourself, not a 3D print, but even if it was metal, and you just have a solar panel on every except for one side, and that one side has a heat
Except for
plate
one
with
side.
capacitor or whatever, and the power
With a
just
heat
heats up the plate.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Sounds
So all
like
you
an
have to do is
invention
find
that needs to be invented.
something that
Chat
can stand.
GPT, give
Yeah.
me a patent for solar powered heat cubes that you can put in a drink. All right, got it. Thanks, guys.
You found it?
Oh, cool.
No, I have
Yeah,
Chat GPT creating a patent for me right now.
Oh, nice. That's impressive.
I'm joking. It's a joke, right? I got it. It's not-
Epic
Yeah,
Beard says, they
but-
find glass in
Yeah,
a cube.
camping water heaters. There's
Yeah.
Chat GPT, give me the patent for a scrambled omelet maker. Some of you only get that, I bet.
Whatever works for you. Whatever is
No, I didn't think omelets were scrambled, so
No.
They're
they're
not.
kind of different things, right? So
Oh, yeah.
The
for
whole
you.
point, PvP, the whole argument was you can't have a scrambled omelet.
yes, exactly.
And I argue you can. You
Oh,
absolutely
interesting.
can have a scrambled egg omelet. You just put the scrambled eggs in the omelet. Scrambled egg omelet. You put your freaking peppers and your onions and your mushrooms and your meat, and you put that in scrambled eggs.
So
And you
it's
put that in the omelet.
it's
There
a
you go.
creative
Scrambled
play
egg
on
omelet.
words. Creative play on
Scrambled egg
words.
omelet, yeah.
Now, of course, everybody in the underground calls me crazy, sick, and nutsoid, and they're like, nobody would ever do that. I'm like, are you kidding me? They literally have food where you can have like chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, or meat on meat on meat, like they do it all the time, right?
Hey, LDG, the
That's one
West
of the great
Coast.
things about food. It's you can be endlessly creative with it, even if you make something that's god awful horrible.
And listen, like I said, okay, I've gotten laid off my eggs, okay?
I just
Not
say,
the eggs. The eggs didn't lay me. I got laid because of how good I make eggs.
yeah, right.
as long
No,
as
I'm
you
not kidding.
earned one who
I
laid the egg.
swear. I swear. Not just one person either.
Excuse me. I was saying you're not in.
If I would have known then what I know now, I would have been
Yeah.
cooking eggs in high school.
Yeah, there you go.
I
was
do
gonna
think
say-
learning to cook is a good skill, definitely.
Yeah, it definitely is. I never learned how to cook. My mother tried teaching me. I think that's not so bad, but yeah, I never.
I had to learn when I went to college like 30 something years ago, because I soon realized that even
Was
eating
that
in
long ago?
school- oh god, yeah, it was like late 80s, early 90s.
Oh my god! Yeah, you told me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm old. But anyway,
Oh, no,
like,
no.
I soon realized though that like even going to the school cafeteria, that was like $5 at least, for lunch. And I soon realized if I wanted to, live on my student budget and have, more than enough money for drinking beer with my buddies after class, I had to figure out a way to eat cheaply, right? So that's when I learned to cook.
Well, I learned when I lived by myself. The way I learned was I could take certain foods. I experimented. What I did is I take certain foods and I put them in a microwave, because that's what my mother said, that if you don't want to cook it yourself, you can always do it, but with a microwave. And I became a microwave master. I was able to figure out what foods I could cook moderately in a microwave and not have the damn thing explode. So, yeah.
Well, microwaves are very handy. I probably used it back then myself. But
And
I do a
toaster
lot of
ovens.
I do a
And
lot of
toaster ovens,
stir
yeah.
fries, like cook up a big pot of pasta and stir some veggies in, and maybe throw a little bit of cook up a little bit of meat and like stir it all together. So you got your protein, your pasta, your veg all in one meal, right? So and a lot of rice and all that kind of shit. So anyway, I just got a message from a lovely Jill here. She's going ready to go. I said, give me 3 minutes. And she said, you got it. So I better head off because when
All right.
When Jill
Oh,
beckons,
yeah.
you can't say no, right? So
Yeah, we're gonna be shutting down pretty quickly here anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are probably getting towards the end anyway. So
Yeah,
anyways, awesome.
my kid's gonna be here shortly.
Yeah, it's awesome. I hope somebody donates before you guys finish the stream. But anyway, it's been great. You guys are great, and I will head out now. So have fun, guys.
Thanks, BB.
I will see you.
You're all
See
welcome.
you, PvP.
Bye.
Take care, brother. Yeah, so just to finish up here, I guess, Epic Beard says you could heat up glass, but it would be hot. The glass will hold a little heat, thinking, or metal. He said he also has to go. He's almost out of battery. See everyone later. Cheers and hoping for the best for Bob. Thank you, Epic Beard. Good to see you, buddy. And we are caught up, as they say. So what do you think, Germ? We give you 10 more minutes, and if nobody wants to see what you look like, I guess that's that. Are we on a countdown?
I'm gonna head out here. My kid's gonna be showing up any minute.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
I'm still muted.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it at the 3-hour mark.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So anyone who's still in
See
the
you, girl.
chat? Yeah.
Yeah. We should have Babylon 5 tonight if I don't forget that we're having it. So it might be a few minutes late. But otherwise, we got the Patriot tomorrow for you guys.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right.
I'm looking forward to that tomorrow.
All right, we'll see ya.
And you guys all already know about my live stream. I'm going to be going on July 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern and give you my review, my honest review of the Flash and indie films. So
All right. I'll
you don't
try
have
my
to
best
see
to
them.
force myself
That's not
to
required.
watch
So
at
that's
least
for
one of
Wednesday.
those.
And Captain, you got anything going on?
Just my normal live streams on Tuesday and Thursday. After Culture Casino goes live with the 6-minute daily.
He's talking, Mikey.
He is? Okay.
Yep.
Can you not hear him?
I didn't hear him before. I'm sorry. Go ahead and repeat what you said, Captain. I didn't hear you before.
Oh, no
Okay.
problem. No, I'm going live every Tuesday and Thursday after the 6-minute daily that Culture Casino does. So it's about 11 Central, 11:15.
Yeah, I've seen your show. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Tuesday and Thursday, yeah. Mm-hmm. I've seen them. Yeah, cool.
Right.
And you,
LGG,
Jer?
you got anything coming up?
No, I'm just going to be in an underground for now. I don't think we're going to have Mr. Lundell later. Yeah, I'll be freethenet.org/underground where I'll be. I think Deej is streaming right now. I might swing over there and see what's going on.
Yeah, I believe he's doing the 7 Days to Die right now.
I'll check out Chill too, of course.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
She's
watch along.
DS9.
I'll watch along.
Yeah, she's got a
Oh,
watch
yeah?
party with DS9. So.
Sweet. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks.
All
right, LGG. Take care.
And
Laters.
I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by, even though we didn't get any donations for Pop. That's okay. About 3 hours. Had a lot of fun, a lot of people on. Next week, we'll get back to the cartoons. Be watching Phantom 2040 next week.
Phantom 2040. Okay. How long did that last for? Is that one season
A
or
season.
2 seasons? One season.
Like
Okay.
1 or 2 seasons is very unsuccessful.
It
They
sounds
tried to
Crap, I
familiar.
didn't do Birtle. Totally forgot.
Phantom 2040. It's called.
Yeah. I'd like to thank all you guys for coming up into the panel. Everyone who was in the chat. We'll see you next week.
All right, thanks, Germ. And don't forget, be there Wednesday with us, okay? So we're going to hang out.